Hey, welcome in. Happy, what's today? Thursday. Happy Thursday. You been waiting all day? Man, we hit the road this morning early to go see my niece. She's got a new baby, week and a half old. Spent the day with them, drove back 3 hours and just rolled in on two wheels. Threw a few baits in the bait room, and here we are. So, not super organized, but we'll still be running a lot of baits. So, if y'all got requests, drop them in the chat. There's a Givvy running for you while I finish up with a couple things here. Oh, Sean, how are you, buddy? Doing good, man. It's been a long day. 6 hours in the vehicle for me is about 6 hours, about 5 hours and 59 minutes too long. I am not a traveler, not by vehicle anyway. But hey, got to take a nap with a 1 week and a half old baby on my shoulder, so that's pretty cool. Endless Summer Pop Max. I do not have any Endless Summer Pop Maxes. I do think I have a couple Pop Maxes in here tonight, but I know I don't have those. I don't think I've had that color in quite some time. Matt Shad Juniors. I have not, Kevin. Man, I'm always on the lookout for them. Strike King, yeah, we got 110s. We got tons of stuff for tonight. Yeah, I'm always looking for it. We will find it at some point. I'll track them down for you. Saw 110. We'll start with the 110, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Didn't bring a lot of regular 110s, but I got some plus ones and plus twos here. We'll do some of those. Gonna drag the boat to work with you. There you go. Man, if they'd finish our ramp up down here, I'd be able to fish, but right before they opened the new ramp, a barge hit it. And I can't tell if it's safe enough to back in there. I could be really, really wrong, and my truck and boat end up in the river as a reef, so that wouldn't be good. The ramp was about to open at Moundville, but a barge hit it right before they opened it and messed up the lower part that goes off in the water. So it just is what it is. I mean, hurry up and wait, I guess. There's other ramps. I just hate driving 30 miles to go fish where I want to fish, which is like 8 miles from me. So, but that's part of it. All right, let's get some baits rolling. Jackal plastics. I do not have any Jackal plastics. Matter of fact, I'm the only Jackal stuff. I think I may have a Jackal frog or two left, possibly. All right, time fixed. Here we go. My wife will probably come down and bag baits in a while, but we just rolled in, so y'all are just stuck with me for a while, running slow 15-second auctions. There we go. Akatora number one. Somebody wanted a 110. We'll start you off with a 110. You got yours, Dylan? Awesome, man. I don't have any Vibration X. I've got some Deep X 300, some Deep 6s. Got some Griffins for tonight as far as just Megabass. Got some Spark Shads. Got some Mag Drafts. And tons of other stuff that's not Megabass. Thanks, Patrick. Appreciate the first purchase. I normally give out first-time buyer stickers, but they're still not here. Guess what? I got a message today from FedEx. They were supposed to be here last week, guaranteed delivery.
Let's just say you've been getting messages for over a week.
Yeah, it's crazy. They shipped out of New York, okay? They just came back from Portugal. They went from New York to Portugal they're stuck in Memphis now, waiting to come to Central Alabama. They were talking about tariffs and all kind of crazy stuff that I don't know why they went to Portugal, but anyway, hopefully they'll arrive someday soon. 3.0s, nope, don't have any free 3.0s. Tell you what I did bring though, I got a couple of big M 4.0s I brought in here for tonight. Yeah, I've heard Sticker Mule is fast on their shipping. My buddy Riva, he's got some for me. I've just gotta catch up with him and get them on the way. Oh, bags. Sorry, my wife's here. We're trying to get organized. We'll get some baits moving here in a second. Flash Boost jerk baits, I do not. I wish I did. There's some pretty cool stuff. I love the Flash Boost. I had some of the poppers, but they're gone. All right, I'm going to cut it down to 10 seconds, and we're going to start rolling some baits through here. 10 seconds. Dark Sleeper, 3/4. Gilco is the color. We got our first Givvy winner, too. J Family Man, we're going to send some free tackle your way. I do not have a Matt Tiger 110. I think I saw a Matt Tiger Griffin though, maybe. Yeah, mag drafts. We can do some mag drafts next. Sure will. Who's gonna grab this Dark Sleeper? Looks like Ben got it. Thank you, Big Ben. Appreciate you, man. There's another Givvy. All right, mag draft. All right, tell you what, I got several mag drafts. Let's do buyer's choice on the mags. Borealis Shad or are you? They got a new line, 115 flash boost. Oh, that's awesome. I love the flash boost bags. They're awesome. You can't make them not flash. This is buyer's choice. Borealis got the purple or the IU with the chartreuse. Buyer's choice left or right on these. Yeah, I've got plenty of first-time buyer stickers, the small ones, but I've also got some big 6-inch round ones. Some of you guys told me you want them for your boat, so they're on the way as well. How they went from New York to Portugal, I don't know. They must have got on the wrong plane. That's all I can figure. X8 Jones, thank you for the first purchase. Which one would you like, left or right? On the left. All right, that's a fan favorite for sure. No LV 500s tonight. Tell you what, I do have a Ghostman. I got an LV. Let me see if I still have one. I've got the 150 in it. I don't have any more 500s. There's the 150. If you don't want it, somebody else might. It's in Ghost Minnow. There's his name tag. Sakamatas. What size Sakamatas you looking for? I'll see what I've got. I'm getting kind of low on them, but I'll check if you'll let me know what size. Yeah, this is a fan favorite color, the Ghost Minnow. It's a fish catcher. It's a fish catcher for everybody except for Dr. Jess. He couldn't catch a fish if he had to. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you. 5 to 6. Let me see what I've got. You kept your shirt on for 3 days? Dude, make sure you wash it. It's comfort color. It'll hold out. 5 or 6 Sakamatas. Got some 5s. Found a pack of 5s over here. Color is 142. Only color I've got in it. We'll run it though. Nice shaddy color. No, hockey's not a sport. Dr. Jess don't know what he's talking about. He's from Minnesota. White paddle tails. Yeah, I got some white paddle tails. No G-crack. I'm in trouble. Doc and Daxton are in here. It's going to be a fun night, y'all. I've got some 6.5s or 7s, I think they are, but this is the last pack of 5s. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate the first purchase. Let me see if I can find some paddle tails. Somebody wants some 7s too. Let me see if they're 6.5 or 7s. They're 7. And some white paddle tails. Here's some white paddle tails. White paddle tails, and I'll run a couple bags of 7s. No freeloaders. I have some mooch minnows though. Don't have any freeloaders. Got the mooch minnows. There's your white paddle tails. Fisher Dye, veteran owned, 3.5 inch paddle tails. We're going to snag them. I got some of these matched up with some chatterbaits for tonight too, so we'll get to those. No Shindos or hinges. I've got some Yamamoto Senkos, but that's about it. You don't forget, tomorrow night is the Fishing Coalition Showcase Show. Fishing Mayor is running all the baits. Thank you, Justin. He running all the baits tomorrow night. All the Fishing Coalition members sitting 10, 12 baits apiece, and he's running them all. 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. This is color 147 inch. What color chatterbaits? Oh, I got all different color chatterbaits. Is there a particular color you're looking for? These have the purple and blue glitter in them, and there's the back. BFS? Yeah, we got some BFS. We'll jump into that here in just a minute. Big Sakamatas here, 7 inch. Who wants some? No speed clips. I've not even tried the speed clips. You guys like those? I've been wanting to try them. Thank you, Jones. I hadn't tried them. Jigs, yeah, we got plenty of jigs. We'll get to some jigs. Let me do some BFS real quick. Poco, craypee. Lucky Craft, Japan. There he is, next to my fingernail. My fingernail looks better than D. Lear's fingernail. His has black stuff on. He paints his nails. Did y'all know that? The Poco. No bait bags. Here we go. Givvy winner and BFS run at the same time. Bill 4545. Thank you, buddy. We will get some free tackle headed your way. And I'm going to cover the shipping to get it to you. Redbeard, another first time buyer. Appreciate you. Find another BFS option. There's one. BFS, MRX, BFS color is Phantom Smoke Crawl. All right, should be running about now. More of those. You mean the Lucky Craft BFS? Yes, I do have some more. I'll mix some in. BFS Griffin here. The MRX. Yeah, I got a couple more Lucky Crafts in here, so we'll mix them in. Been getting a lot of BFS requests lately, so tried to grab a few things out of the garage. Big Fisherman 55. Man, we got first time buyers all over the place tonight. Appreciate all of you for sure. Deep Cray P, SFT. There's his label. Glow clear is the color. It says it glows. Let's put the light on it. Let's test it. Oh, he does. Glow clear. That's a nice looking bait. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate you, man. Let me grab a couple chatters. I didn't see a color request on the chatter, but we'll do it for you. Let's do a few chatters. There we go. Hags Hurricane in the spring red with the matching Fisher dye trailers. Get them both. Red blade, red skirt, red trailer. Get both. Hags Hurricane, and there's your Fisher dyes to match. If you like a red crawl, that's a good one. Thank you, Mike. Another first-time buyer. Wow. First-time buyers everywhere. And I'm out of first-time buyer stickers, but I'll catch up with you guys later on the stickers. If y'all buy something down the road, just remind me I was out of stickers, and I'll drop one in your package. Do Live Sticks, Chartreuse and White, Hags Hurricane. Get them both. Chartreuse White, gold blade on this one. X8, nice grab. Appreciate you. Used or open 110s. I do not have any used or open 110s. All of them I have are going to be new in the pack. Spark Shed 4-inch. The used ones are in my boat. How much for the sticker in the middle? I'm going to hang on to these, I think. Purple Smoke Do Live Sticks. I don't know if I brought any in here or not. Thanks, Sean. Let me kind of go through these here. I know I've got some. I just don't think I brought them in here. Where's the purplies? Nope. I did not bring purples in here, but I'll try to remember to bring some next time. We'll run some other color sticks. 4.5 on these. Chartreuse 126 is the color. These are the Spec 2s. What's going on in here, said Corey. How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. These are some Chartreuses. Thank you, Sean. A new 110. All right, let's see what I got. I didn't bring many regular 110s. I got a bunch of +1s and +2s. Let's see here. I do have this one. I feel like a bright color. There we go. Let's run it. Color is Aurora Signal Chartreuse. No mini Cincos. I do have some Ned stuff, but no Cincos. The only Cincos I got are the 5-inch regular. Just gonna grab this guy. Patrick takes it. Thank you, Patrick. No full cast. I do have some prickly pears in here though from Hags. Got 2 or 3 of those we can run tonight. Here's one you don't see very often. Color 044. Got the green and pepper colored glitter in these. 4.5-inch. I'll run some smaller ones also. Chartreuse and black square bills. Yeah, we got some. 44 is half my age. You're funny, Doc. Thank you, Sean. Hey, we got another Givvy winner too. Who's it gonna be? Mon Slogan. Congrats. We'll send some free tackle your way. Hags Hurricanes. Yeah, we just did a couple, but we'll do some more. Let me see if I can find that chartreuse and black. Here he is. I knew I had one in here. There he is. Chartreuse black, and it's got the orange on the belly. This is a Blitz square bill. There's your chartreuse. Back. Yeah, we're going to do some more chatterbaits here in just a minute. Hang out with us. Pocos. Let me see if there's any more Pocos. I only brought like 2 or 3 in here. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate the first purchase, man. First time buyers out everywhere. Here's what I got left in the BFS for tonight. These are the last 2 I brought in here. We'll do buyer's choice. Got a deep craypie, SFT, and a regular craypie. We'll do buyer's choice on these. Left or right on the BFS. Little bitty fellas. Yeah, we'll do some more chatterbaits. 3/8 chatter. I don't like Morning Dawn. I got one that's pretty close to it though. And it's got some nice trailers. I'll grab it here in just a second. It's the Hags Threadfin. We'll do it here in just a minute. All right, Alan said left. That would be left. I know my left from right, unlike Doc. All right, closest thing I've got in a chatter to Morning Dawn. There's your pink. There's what he really looks like. Wire tied. If you haven't tried these tags, you're missing out. And there are your Fog of War pink and purple trailers and smoke to go with it. Get them both. 5-inch Sakamana shad. I think I just sold the last pack of the 5s. Fog of War and Threadfin shad from Hags. What a combo. I'm going to run my wife's favorite color in these Hags next. Thank you, Max. Appreciate the first purchase, man.
I'm actually swinging over that one over on the floor.
All right, my wife likes that color right there, and there's just some bright trailers to bring out the chartreuse in that skirt. Gold blade, there's your bright trailers. Get them both. There, now you can see the chartreuse. Who's got it? Thank you, Max. Appreciate you. Hey, I got some Seller custom spinnerbaits came in. They were on my porch when we rolled in town, so I grabbed a few of those. If you like the nighttime stuff.
That's my new favorite.
This is my wife just said this is her new favorite. All right, you ready? Look at that. Seller custom spinnerbait, purple blade. They call this one cotton candy. And I've got some trailers that absolutely have to go with it. Do live shots in Morning Dawn. Get both. If you've never hung the shots on the back of a spinnerbait or a chatter, you're missing out. There we go. Weight on this one is 3/8 of an ounce too, by the way. Look at that purple Big Colorado. What up, Skeet? How are you, man? Yeah, that's a good looking combo there. Got some other painted blade sellers. We'll run some of those in a bit. I'm doing good, Skeet. Thank you, Jake. We had to run out of town today, go visit my niece. She had a new baby, about a week and a half old. So spent the day there, drove back in on 2 wheels and said, we're going to run some bait. All right, anybody like big crankbaits? Big crankbaits. This has to be LG Bone. Yes, SPC. Ooh, look at there. The big boy, 4.0 from Givvys. Make him bright. Who wants it? Don't have any fine arts. SPCs. I've got a bunch of them pulled for my Ray Train show Saturday. So if you like that kind of stuff, make sure you there's the top. It's got purple. It'll catch fish. Make sure you check out my Ray Train show. I'll be running at 2 p.m. Eastern. So bookmark that. Bookmark tomorrow night's show also. Thank you, Woody. Let's run a Deep X while we're running a Mega Bass. Deep X 300 in Asuki Glitter Bass. We are going to do the round robin, me and Doc and Harris. We had to reschedule it. We haven't got a firm date yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Kellen, congrats on the Givvy. And Kellen, congrats on auction number 23. MMZ Decas. Error. All right, check your payment on there, Kellen, if you don't mind. Got to pop up on our end. I'm sure it's just your bank flagging it because they think it's fraud because it's an auction, but we got your bait. Not a problem at all. These are green pumpkin MMZs. It went through. Good now. Appreciate you. It's locked. Yeah, it happens a lot. It used to pop up on my screen on my phone where I'm running from, but it doesn't do it anymore. It only pops up on the computer that my wife is watching, so kind of helps having somebody look at it. Another in the deck. Yeah, we got some other colors. I'll see what else I've got. I brought 2 or 3 packs in here. I always try to grab different colors, but I was in a hurry, so I don't know what I've got. But we'll take a look at it here in a second. I know these are the green pumpkins. Try to get them under the light where you can see them. There you go. Appreciate you, Kellen. Yeah, one more color. The natural earthworm. The Givvys are free fishing tackle. Whenever we go to ship, we'll throw some extra tackle in your box there if you purchased. If not, we're going to send it to you anyway because it's a follower's Givvy. We'll do some buyer's Givvys too in a bit. Translucent 110s. I don't think I've got any translucents in here tonight. I'll see what I've got in the +1s or +2s. I may have something that may be close to translucent. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, you have purchased plenty, Kellen. You sure have. But hey, you got to give you 2. Today's your day. Let me see if any of these others are translucent. This Cotton Wagasaki Junior +1, that's probably going to be about the only translucent one I've got. Regular size, yeah, I don't have any translucents tonight, regular size. I'm going to run this one, though, because I got it in my hand. Somebody else may want to grab it. 110 Junior +1, Cotton Wagasaki is the color. Karachi 80s, I've got a couple 80s. They're pulled for my Ray Train show on Saturday. I don't think I have albino pearl, though. Prop baits, yeah, we got some prop baits. We'll run a few of those for you next. Cotton Wagasaki. Got the gold and the pink. Did not bring any Ray 2-ways in here for tonight. I've got some, but I didn't bring them. I'll grab them for my next show for you, though. Thank you, WW. No coits, but we got some pairs. We can do some pairs. Let me grab some prop baits. Do Live Shad. I think I might have Do Live Shads. I've got everything else but the Do Live Shads, I think. Let me grab a prop bait. All right, buyer's choice on the prop baits. These are Kelly J's. You pick the one on the left or you can pick the one on the right. There's a color, darker color. Got the scales, MS Black, and we got MS Gunmetal Shad here. Got some chartreuse. The closest thing I got to Do Live Shads are the, I'll see, they're down here. Russell, which one you like, man? Appreciate you. First time buyer, left or right? On the right. All right, nice grab. No pin reels. I do have reels. They're in my shop, but I do not have any pins. The HP Fish. These are the closest things I've got to the Do Live Shad. These are also paddle tails. We'll do a pack of these. Green with the silver bling on the bottom side. Other props. Got some Bassmania JDMs here. I'll run a couple of those for you. Got one with a single prop and one with the double prop. The glowy blue glitter. I got some wild colors, I know that. Thank you, Kellen. Yeah, these make great trailers too. Alright, let me make sure. Yes. Alright, Bass Mania. This is a 2-prop bait, handmade Spark 75 front prop and back prop. Probably can't see the back one. I'm not taking them out because they're in sealed boxes. Some people are collecting these. And we've got the Booby, which has a single back prop. So you can take your pick, left or right. That'll give you one more prop bait option. About all I've got. I'm getting low on prop bait stuff. Threadfin hags, yeah, I'll grab you one if I can find one more. I'm low on that color, but we'll find them. There's your box. They're both in sealed boxes. Colors, codes are matched or are written on the top there. Thanks, Kellen. Which one you like, left or right? The 75. All right, you got it. There we go. Wait, did you say thread fin? You said thread fin. Hang on, that's the wrong color. Here is one thread fin with no trailers. We'll run it. I grabbed the swag shad instead. Here's the thread fin. If you want to see the color, see a little bit better from that side. Lots of pinks. 110s, we run a couple 110s. I got some plus ones I can run and some plus twos. If y'all want those, just put +1 or +2 in the chat. No Sacamana swimmers. Thank you, Jet. You got the Givvy, Robbie Bryant, first time buyer, auction number 30. Awesome. Here's a +1. I'll go ahead and run one. Somebody might want a +1. This is a Black Shadow Gill. Got one more junior. It's a +1. Don't have any Shindos. Like a darker color. This is a nice one. Black Shadow Gill. Got some more +1s and +2s. More Do-Life shads. All right, you got it. Thank you, Patrick. They're actually the HP fish. But I've got some here. Let's see what other colors we've got. There's blue. Kind of a translucent belly on it. Paddle tails, as you can see. Got a couple more colors too. Closest thing I've got to the Do-Life shads. I'm out of the shads, but these are very close. Line, I've got a little bit of line. You looking for braid or mono or... I've got some copolymer. Thanks, Sean. Let me know which one you're looking for, what size, and if I've got it, you know, I'll run it for you. All right, one more color. I don't have any floor. I got the copolymer. That's the closest thing that I've got. I'm out of just the regular fluoro. Color 158. It's got the black pepper on the belly on this one. Grass pieces? Yeah, we can do some grass pieces. Spinets? Yeah, we got some spinets too. Hang out. We will get to both of them. No Asunas. I'm out of those. Let's go grab this one. Russell does. Thank you, Russell. All right, we'll do a grass piece. Then we will do some spinets. Then we'll do some more grass pieces. Requests, just keep them coming. If I miss you, if I overlook you, sorry about that. We're trying to run fast and just drop it back in the chat. Smoked shad, this is a flex in the 5/8. I didn't bring many spinets in here. Yeah, we definitely got more chatters. We've got the chatters. Got a few spinets we can do. We'll mix in some grass pieces also. Thank you, Steve. Let me try to get a couple different colors if I can. Those are the same. Here we go, color 008 and 004. Let's do 2 bags together. Get them both. 2 bags of 50s, 2 different colors. Any bigger? I've got 1 pack of the 65s here. I've got some 80s, but I didn't bring them in here. 110 Junior. Yeah, I got another 110 Junior. We'll grab it here in a second. Fire Crawl Bright. Yep, we got some Fire Crawls. Hang out with us. We'll catch up with the chat quick as we can. Legit. Nice grab. Sake Bomber. 3/4 ounce. Got a lag on my end. I hope it's only on my end. It takes forever to get the auction going. I'll run the other spinnets next. The 65s. Sake Bomber 3/4 ounce here. I've also got this color in a 1/2 ounce. We'll run it in a minute too. No 3/8. I got 5/8, 3/4, and a few halves. Thanks, Sean. Here's the bigger spinnets. 1 bag of 65s for tonight. They got blue or purple glitter in them. Yeah, we're going to do some more chatters also. Good. I'm glad it's smooth on y'all's end. It's not on mine. Most guys they're Carolina rigging these. You can drop shot them also. Most guys are Carolina rigging them. Thank you, Kellen. All right, we'll mix some chatters in. That's the only pack of 65s that I brought in here for tonight. So I'll try to bring some more 65s and some of the 80s next. Here's the bright chatter. Somebody wanted fire red. They call it spring red. It's actually got a few orange strands, but got the red blade. This one's 1/2 ounce. Good looking chatter. I got a few more matched up with some trailers also. 5 Oaks Fishing, man, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. You guys jump in the Givvy. If you were in my show, be sure and follow them. Thank you, Big Steve. Yeah, we got kick knockers. Hang out with us. We'll get to you in just a second. Got a bunch of requests all at one time. Hags Hurricane, this is going to be a golden shiner. And there are some Do Live sticks and shad to hang on the back. Get both. I don't have any bellows. I have maybe 1 or 2 packs of the Depths bull flats left, and that's about it for that type. Ploppers, yeah, we got Whopper ploppers. We'll do some of those also. Is it lagging on the computer? It's like bad over here on my phone. All right, there you go. Thank you, Big Steve. Appreciate you.
AK flats, is that the punches? Okay, Rob.
AK, I've got AK punches. I don't have the flats. Yeah, I don't know what's up. Our weather's not bad. Somebody's about to get a Givvy. Then we'll do a kick knocker. Fish Forever 67. Hey, that rhymes. Congrats, man. We will send some free tackle your way. Yeah, I've got some AK punches. EXDRs. I should have some EXDRs around here somewhere. We'll get into some cranks in a minute. Here's a kick knocker. We're going to do buyer's choice. I'm going to throw another color up with it if I can reach it. There we go. These are both pups, bone or clear ice. Your choice, left or right. 3-inch. The AK punches I have, I think they're 2.7. And I don't even think I brought any in here. I meant to grab them, and I don't think I did. Yeah, my wife will grab some. I think they're 2.7s. Which one do you like, Kellen? Left or right? The one on the right, the clear ice. Fish rollers? Yeah, we got fish rollers for you, Smalley. Let's do another kick knocker. Let's do buyer's choice on these also. I had a third color, but apparently I didn't bring it in here. Buyer's choice on these. These are the full-size kick knockers, thread fin on the left or chrome on the right. These are both stealth models, as you can see. Full-size thread fin or chrome with red eye. Got some more chatters coming right here in front of me. We'll get to you fish rollers and AK punches in a minute. My wife's going to grab some of the AKs. Thanks, Big Steve. Which one you like, left or right? There's your thread, the left. All right, that's the thread fin. Nice pickup. That's number 41. I'm going to get this one in a bag while she went after the other stuff. I did 41. I'll set those AKs over here.
You're gonna eat anything else for them over there?
Okay, I think that's good. All right. Here's a chatterbait y'all like. Green pumpkin shad with a matte blade on it. 5-inch sucks. I think I saw the only pack I had, but I will go back and look in just a minute. So hang out with us. Green pumpkin, and there you go. Got the matching trailers. Some Do Live sticks to match the hags. Billy shots? I don't think so. Thank you, Lamont, first time buyer. Appreciate you. All right, another bluegill type pattern with some Fisher dies to hang on the back. Get both 3/8 ounce on the chatter. I'll flip him over where you can see him. There we go. And there's your trailers for the back. Nice bluegill pattern there. Fish rollers coming up. I'll look for those 5-inch Sakamatas also. We can do some chatters without trailers too if you guys like. Without chatter. Matter of fact, I've only got a couple more with matched up already. So thank you a lot. Nice grab. No koiks. I got some pairs. If y'all want pairs, put pairs in the chat. All right, what was I looking for? Sakamatas in 5.
Oh, and AK punches.
AK punches.
And ploppers.
And ploppers. Yeah, y'all keep reminding me. I got a good memory. It's just short. Once it goes off the screen, it's gone. Only color I got in 5-inch. I got some 4.5s in different colors, but only one I got in 5. Color is 142. Shad pattern on these. Pairs and punches. Coming up next. And ploppers.
Do you have pairs over there?
No, they're just up there. All right, thank you, Mega Bass. 1985. You get number 44. They're like a bright one. Yeah, that'll work. All right, pairs. Let's pick a pair. Purple or lime. Whopper ploppers and AK punches coming up next. Pick a pair. Top or bottom. There's the bottom. There's the top. Whopper floppers on deck. All right, Kellen, which one you like? Top or bottom? The top. You got it. The lime. You bought 2 glide baits? If you bought 2 glide baits, probably wiped you out. Those things are high. Super high. All right, here we go. AK punches and whopper ploppers. We'll mix a couple here. Color 65. These are 3.3s. I thought they were 2.7s. They're 3.3s. Glenn Bry, congrats on the Givvy. We will send you some free tackle. And we'll pay for the shipping on the free tackle. And if you buy something, I've covered part of your shipping. So that's good. Thank you, Kellen, number 46. Whopper plopper, blackback shad, Rapala claptail. Size is 110. Got a bunch of gold glitter. Rapala claptail. They call this one blackback shad. Fish rollers coming up. I'll grab a few different sizes on the fish rollers for you. I've got these in other colors too. We'll mix them all together. I don't have any freeloaders. I have some mooch minnows, but that's all. Thank you, Jafar. Appreciate the first purchase. Fish rollers. Rolling in next. We'll give a variety of sizes on the fish rollers we mix in. Let's go 3.5 first. We'll start with the smaller ones. 3.5 Kiwami Purple Wagasaki on these. 3.5s. 7 of them in there. On the fishy rollers. Don't have any choppers. I will run another Whopper Plopper though here. I'll mix it in with some of these fish rollers. Getting low on Whopper Ploppers, as a matter of fact. Oh yeah, we'll do more chatters. We got chatters. We got chatters for days. Thank you, Mega Bass. Mix in a Whopper Plopper, the Broken Bone. Claptail. There's your color. OSP flat side crank. Yes, we have those too. We'll get into cranks here. As soon as we get done with a few more of these requests, we'll dive into some cranks. Got lots of cranks. Thank you, GRN. Appreciate the first purchase. Clear Wagasaki. These are 4-inch fish rollers. They got a pink spot on their head. 4-inch. Yeah, I got other colors in the AK Punch. We'll mix some of those in as well. Yeah, we got other colors in pairs too. I don't know how many other colors I brought in here, but I know I got the purple one that we just ran. Thank you, Mega Bass 1985. Next size up, 5-inch Jewel Wagasaki. 5-inch Jewel Wagasaki. And I got the big boys next. 6.5s in Stealth Fish. Thank you, Skeet. I appreciate you, man. Sean takes those. Thank you, Sean. Here's the big boys. Super Fish 6.5 in Stealth Fish. This pack weighs about a pound. There you go. The big ones. 6.5 Stealth Fish. I don't have any terminal tackle in here tonight. I've got some. I got some more. I've got a sort. So probably future shows I'll have some. Thank you, Speed Fish. First purchase. All right, one more Whopper Plopper, and we'll do some more AK punches. Then we're gonna go to cranks after that. Color 41, 3.3 inch. I don't know why I was thinking these were 2.7. They're 3.3. Got a skunk colored Whopper Plopper from Lose. We'll run it next. Thank you, Daniel. All right, let's see if there's any other color. Yes, there is. No, we did that color. And we did that color. Wait, here's one. Color 13. Found one more color for you. The purple pair, I got you. We will run it. Color 13. Gold, silver glitter. Yes, it's an odd looking bait. If you've not seen what they do in the water, go type in AK Punch on YouTube. They're pretty awesome. Bladed jig from your green package started with River. Thank you, Jones. That's number 54. There's your purple pair. Bladed jig started with River.
That's pink, ain't it?
Who got the Givvy? Jesse did. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, here's the pink one. Brazos Dawn. Riverside Outdoors. I don't remember having any Riverside Outdoors, but I got stuff I don't even know I've got. So there's a good chance I probably did sell you one. Pink or purple here. White. I've got some, but they're not in here with me. I got some pinks and purples left in here, so we'll do buyer's choice on these, top or bottom. There's purple. There's pink. Hello, Raymond. How are you? I'll try to get some white ones for my next show for you, C. Smith. Top or bottom? Purple on the top, pink on the bottom. Glad you're doing good, Raymond. All right, we're going to a few more chatters, then we're going crankbaits after that. Which one you like, Kellen? Top or bottom? Top is purple, bottom is pink. The purple. All right, that'd be the top one. Appreciate you. Here's one more chatter. This is in the Hag Swag. Man, you gotta love that one. Gold blade. I don't have any 6 or 10 XDs. I'm gonna snag this one. One more whopper plopper, then we're going cranking. Yeah, these Hags are money, man. You throw your jackhammers in the trash after you get these. Blues Insanity, nice grab. Skunk, one more whopper plopper. This is a small one. Grabbed one small size, then we're going crankbaiting after this. 90mm skunk, lose mock, white and black, and the green eye. All right, y'all remind me what cranks you wanted. No, somebody wanted the flat sides from OSP. Somebody wanted another OSP. Remind me, what was it? An EX, I think. Glide baits. Look in my show notes. Thank you, Patrick. Look in my show notes, and it'll tell you what glides I've got at the bottom of my show notes. And if you want me to run one, let me know which one, and I'll run it. Yeah, we'll come back to some AKs. I got a few more packs. My wife went and got several packs, so we'll see what's left. All right, there you go. The flattest flat side there is. You can take your pick, left or right. Both of them are matte colors. Matte chartreuse with blue and orange on the belly, or you can get that shad with the purple on it. These are bright too under the lights. Super, super thin profile. Dive depth, thank you, Sean. You want the left or the right? You can't tell because it's Japanesey, but I'm going to say probably 5 feet. The left. All right, you got it. Appreciate you. All right, 2 more. Putting my favorite one up there, the tiger color. We'll do one more buyer's choice on these. Watch this thing. Look at that. Orange and green glow. Left or right on these? Yeah, I'm going to guess 5 feet, maybe 6, depending on what size line you're using. There's the matte shed color, and there's the tiger. All right, Sean, got you another one. Which one you like? The right? All right, you got it. Somebody wanted a EX, I think. Let me see if I got any EXs in here. I think it was the EXDR. EXDR, here we go. Found one. Actually found 2. 2 colors. One of them's a tough color too. B-Roneck Fishing, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great show. That's awesome. Y'all jump in the Givvy, you got time. Y'all be sure and follow B-Roneck Fishing here on Whatnot. All right, there's the EXDR somebody wanted. This one's in Jade Shad. Green gizzard look. Dive depth, it's all in Japanesey, but I'm going to say probably 12, maybe 15 max, depending on line size. This one's like a green gizzard. I've got the vanilla chartreuse also. Found 1 vanilla chartreuse in the box. You're going to fight over it. Thank you, Big Steve. There's that vanilla chartreuse. The big live, tomorrow night we have the showcase show for the Fishing Coalition. And then Saturday will be our raid train. It starts at 12 noon Eastern. Raw Tackle will kick it off. I'll be running at 2 Eastern. And it'll be about 10 straight hours, I think, of non-stop raiding each other after 1 hour. I'm going to try to run 125 to 130 baits in 1 hour. That's my goal. There's the vanilla chartreuse. Somebody's getting a Givvy too. Look at that. Jake the dog, you're getting something added to your shipment, man. That's awesome. Big Steve's going to take this one. Running in the morning, it depends on how late we run tonight. More than likely not, because we're planning on being on there for a while tonight. So we will be packaging baits up to go to the post office. Skeet's got confidence. He said I'm going to hit 132. I think we can do it, Skeet. All right, here is a Blitz Max DR. Tell you what, let's do some square bills. I like square bills. Let's do square bills. That's the only two EXDRs I've got. Spinnerbaits? Yeah, we can do some spinnerbaits for sure. Let's do a couple of these while I got the cranks out. SSRs. I'll drag the spinnerbaits out here in a minute. Cliffbangers and 8, I do not. I got a few troll hunters, I think, somewhere. 6 Sense swims. There are some 6 Sense baits in my shop. I'm not sure what all's left in there. Buyer's choice, left or right on these. That's the blue, the chartreuse, and we got the gill. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you. Left or right. These do not rattle. I have one that rattles, though. If you want a rattler, put rattle in the chat. Matter of fact, I've got this color in one that rattles. I think that's the only color I've got. All right, let's run this one because I've got it. If I've got another color, I'm going to throw it up for buyer's choice. So let's see what we got here. I think I got one more color. Yep, there it is, the purple. Purple, black back. Buyer's choice on these. SSRs. I've got the bigger square bills also. No labs. Don't have any labs. I like that purple one. I threw a couple of these in my tackle stash the other day. I'll be fishing that one. Who wants to snag one of these? Yeah, we'll dig out some spinnerbaits next. Wayne, which one you like, left or right? If you're just joining us, hop in the Givvy there. On the left, the purple one. That's a good grab. Looks like we got some rain coming in here too. Hope it does not mess up our stream. All right, here you go. High pitcher, 3/8. Well, he jumped right out of my hand. High pitcher. Got the pink right on the forehead on this one. Double willow, 1 silver, 1 gold. 3/8 OSP. I'll grab some of my Seller Customs here in just a second. They just came in, some more painted blades. Past to mouth 94, great grab there. Now there's the spinnerbait. White blade, chartreuse blade, coleslaw is the color. This one is 3/8 ounce. Custom from Seller. If you know, you know, 40 eyes. Finally got some more of these in. They were sitting on the porch whenever I walked in today. Got some nighttime colors as well. If you like nighttime spinnerbait fishing, we'll do some of those. Thank you, Kellen. Swim baits to go with it. I might could match some up. Let me see what I can do. Here's one in crappie. Let me see if I've got a match up with it. Yeah, this will go good. There you go. There's the crappie color with white and chartreuse. And there's your chartreuse swimmers to go on the back. Get them both. Two great custom companies here, Fisher Dye and Seller. You can see the wire tie on there, top of the line stuff here, and we're hanging those on the back. Kellen's already spent $100.
We don't need that kind of negativity. We can talk about what other people spent.
Who's going to grab this pair? Got a nighttime one coming up also.
Think how much he saved.
Thanks, Dylan. All right, here's a night timer. They call this one Mardi Gras. Nighttime Mardi Gras with the dark lime blade on it. Single Colorado, 1/2 ounce. Mardi Gras is the color. I love the big 40 eyes on these. Yeah, that's the big thumper blade. No doubt. If you like nighttime spinnerbaits, the single Colorados are the way to go. Got a Beeble here too. If I've missed anybody in the chat, we haven't got to your stuff yet, what you're looking for, just drop it back in the chat. I've got a Beeble coming up next for one more spinnerbait option. Dylan, you're getting some free tackle, man. Blue Sanity, nice grab. Troll Hunters, yeah, let me see. I think I may have some Troll Hunters. I'm going to throw a Beeble up here. Let's do Buyer's Givvy. If you made a purchase in the first 67, jump in that Buyer's Givvy. No G-Cracker raids on the spinners. We'll run that Beeble next. White, got a pink hue to it. Let's see if I got a Troll Hunter by chance. Seems like I saw one in here. Last one. Last Troll Hunter. We'll run it. Let's run this Beeble first. He's already up here. Let's see, number 68. Half ounce on this one. Double willows, and there's your chatter blade on the front. That makes it a Beeble. It's got a little pink to it when the light hits it. Who needs a Beeble? I've also got this in a darker color. Let me run the Troll Hunter, and I'll run this one in a darker color to give you another option on the Beeble. This Troll Hunter is going to be an 18-foot diver and green gizzard shad. Thought I had more than one, but this is the only Troll Hunter I saw left in the box. Got some more Griffins and stuff too, if anybody wants Griffins. But if I missed anybody in the chat, let me know. There you go, Big Steve. Nice pickup, man. Here's the Troll Hunter. I'll grab the Beetle in the darker color too after this one gets done. There you go. Discontinue, 13 fishing, Troll Hunter, 18-foot diver, green gizzard shad. Got some more grass pieces too. We only did a couple of those. We'll do some more. Megabass cicadas. I will have some of those on my Raid Train show on Saturday. So bookmark it, 2 p.m. Eastern. Frogs. Yeah, we'll do some frogs. 110s. I may have one 110 left. I got some plus ones and plus twos though. So we'll get back into the Megabass here in a minute. We'll do some frogs also. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate the first purchase. Let me find the dark Beeble. Actually, there's a chartreuse Beeble. Here he is. There's that darker shad. I like this color. I'd fish this one in our river here. Look like the thread fin that are in our river. Half ounce. I've also got one in chartreuse and white. We'll run it in a minute. I grabbed two. We'll do some 110s also and some frogs. Any other requests? Y'all drop them in the chat. Go grab some frogs and some more Megabass next. Thank you, Lucas. Nice pickup.
Is this your last Beeble?
That is not my last Beeble.
It is not the last Beeble.
We got more Beebles. I actually got a chartreuse and white Beeble. We're going to do it in just a minute also. So let me do a couple frogs. Buyer's choice on the hunkers. All right, there we go. Bluegill or snakehead. There's your colors. These are the hunkers. You can get the one on the left or the one on the right. Orange, red chatters with trailer. Yes, I can get one of those for you. Hang out with us for a minute. We'll get to you. Left or right on these are the hunkers. This one's got gold feet. This one has silver feet. Those little feet dangle in the water. Calling up the big bass. Which one you like, Russell? Left or right? The right. All right, that would be snakehead. Appreciate you. There's another frog option. Hello, Dave. How are you, man? If you like the big frogs, there you go. Wild gill. Does he glow? I just bet he does. Yes, he does. Skirt does too. I don't have any 52 or X70s. There's your Megabassy frog. Got some Rogers frogs also. We'll do some Rogers next. Then I've got one more Beeble, and we'll go to some Megabass hard baits after that. I didn't bring any two-ways in here. I've had like 3 or 4 people ask for them. But I'll try to grab some for my next show. I got a handful left. They're somewhere out in my garage. I'll have to find them. Thanks, Lucas. Nice pickup. Rogers, this would be a walking frog. His name is Leopard. Hey, let's see who gets a Givvy first. Russell did. Awesome, Russell. You're watching on YouTube? Is it really streaming live right now? I've never checked it till afterwards. Sometimes it takes about a day to load. All right, that was a buyer's Givvy. Let's go follower's Givvy this time. All right, got a Rose 60. This is a walking frog. And we're going to run it. And we're going to run it with a popping frog and brown leopard. Can't have just a walking frog. You got to have a popper too, so they're going together. 2 frogs, 1 money. I can't turn it off.
Let me say your phone.
Get both. The Rose 60s, a popper and a walker. 2 different colors. Who's going to grab them? Thanks, Daxter. Appreciate you letting me know it's streaming live. Got that other Beeble coming next. 2 froggy, 1 money. There's the side profile. Popper there and the walker at the bottom. I'll grab that chatter in red also. Colorado Willow Tandem. I will look, but I'm not sure if I do or not. All right, Lucas takes the 2 frogs. Here's that other Beeble half ounce. Gold and silver. Tubes. Yeah, we got some tubes. We'll do some tubes too. Hang out with us. Getting a bad lag on my end. We got some rain getting close, and it may mess with our internet, so we'll make it through though. Spooks. Yeah, we got top water spooks. We did some kick knockers a minute ago, but we can do some more. Trying to look back through the chat, see what I've missed. Glides. Yeah, look in my show notes. It'll tell you what glides I've got at the bottom, Danny. Yeah, they're big glides. I've got them all the way up to like 9 or 10 inches. Look at my show notes at the very bottom. It'll tell you the 4 or 5 of them that I've got, and what I'll start them at about like half of retail. Lucas takes number 74. All right. Colorado and Willow. Really? Got a bunch of double willows. Let me find you that red. Here's one. I don't see any Colorado and willows that aren't painted. But here's the chatter. Here's the Hags chatter in red. I think that's what you wanted. I believe that was it. 3/8 of an ounce. Spring red. And there's your fish or die trailers to go with it. I think that's what you wanted. If not, say that ain't it and tell me the one you're after. But somebody will take this one. The paddle tails are 3.5 inches. Perfect size for these chatters. All right, thank you, Dylan. More OSP paddle tail for the spinnerbaits. Let me see what I got left in those. Somebody wanted some tubes. I got some. Where are the tubes I had in here? I know I brought some tubes in here.
You sell them?
No, we didn't sell them yet. I don't think. All right, I'll find your tubes in a second. I know I've got them.
Want some sweet work or something?
Yeah. Double willows are good. All right, we'll hook you up. Here's the fish, the chatterbait, spinnerbait trailers. One more color of these. That's the last pack I brought in here. I've got a bunch, but that's all I brought for tonight. Yeah, I got double willows, painted blades, or non-painted. We'll do a couple of each, maybe. Who's going to snag the smoke color? Thanks, Big Steve. That's number 76. All right. A couple more spinnerbaits. Let's see. another color of these? Oh, I do. Here's the tubes. Yes, we're going to do this one too. All right, there's one more coleslaw. Painted. Willow in Colorado. Found one of those. Wire tied. 40 eyes. It is running. Somebody's about to win a Givvy. It is all the way down, I think. Killing the spinnerbait number 77. And Jake Dog got you a Givvy, man. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. I'm trying to turn the volume down a little bit. Yeah, cellar spinners are the bomb. Speaking of cellar spinners, look at this. Cotton candy, purple blade. We're going to run it. Most people win more than one Givvy on my show. I don't know why. It just happens. It's random. I have nothing to do with it. There's your cotton candy, and there's your Morning Dawn to hang on the back. Get both. Purple blade on that dude. Barely, there's the blade. And there's your Morning Dawn shots to hang on the back. I found a high pitcher max for one more spinnerbait option. It's a 5/8. It's in a pretty cool color though, like a bluegill. Killer, nice grab on those two. Here's that high pitcher max. I didn't know I had a max left, but we did, so we're gonna run it. High pitcher max, 5/8, I think. Yes, 5/8 of an ounce. Blue gilly color. No rod covers. Don't have any of those. Green pumpkin AKs. I don't think I've got green pumpkin, but let me see what I do have. This is, that's the blue. That's the closest thing I've got to green pumpkin, and it's real close. Color 13. We'll sell them. Spooks. Yeah, I'll run some more spooks up there for you. Got some kick knockers. Color 13. There we go. AK punch, 3.3s. I've also got one pack left in here in the blue and one in the light color, so we're going to run them all while we're doing it. Then we'll do some top water spooks after that. Got lots of colors on the spooks. Thank you, Big Steve. Here are the blue with the blue glitter. These will be like June bug. Color is 65. Also 3.3s, and I've got the lighter color. I don't have any flats. These are all I've got left. I've got one in the lighter color. I'm going to run it, then we're going to do spooks after that. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you, man. And here is the lighter color. I'm going to find those tubes in a minute, too. I know I've got some tubes in here somewhere. We sold that pack with the spinnerbait, but I've got some others. There we go. Color 41. They're in a bin back there. I'll find them in a minute. They're Do Live on the left, on the gray ones over here. Do Live shots is what they're called. They're all the same size. Just see if you can find 2 or 3 colors.
Please.
All right, Big Steve. Appreciate you, buddy. We'll get this stuff packed up and headed to the post office for you. Color 82. Yeah. All right, here come your tubes. And you missed the punches. I'll have some for my next show. No worries. Jones got those. That was number 82. All right, those are the same. All right, top water walkers. Buyer's choice on the kick knockers. I do not have any Jamaican boas in black. I have one chartreuse one in here for tonight, and that's it. Hadn't had any black ones in a while. All right, buyer's choice. Full size baby bass, full size stealth thread fin, or the pup and bone. Your choice. Left, middle, or right. Regular, stealth, pup. 3 colors, 3 models. Which one do you like there, Jones? Left, middle, or right? on the left. All right, the baby bass. That's a nice one. All right, let's go back with these two. There's the bone. There's the thread fin. We'll do one more. Yeah, I've got a couple pairs laying here beside me. I think they're purple or pink, but we'll run one for you here in just a second. Got those tubes coming up next, some do live shots. Grass piece? Yeah, we'll do some more grass pieces. Sure will. Got several colors of grass pieces we have yet to run tonight, so we'll get to those in just a minute. Thank you, Lucas. Left or right? Which one you like? On the right, the bone. All right, nice grab. Here's your do live shots. Whoever wanted some tubes, these are in red glitter, and I've got one in some green also. This is color 109, and I've got 190. Tell you what, there are two colors. Let's just do them both. Both are 4.5s. You get two different colors. They're going together. Grass pieces coming up next. If you've not put these on the back of a chatterbait or a spinnerbait, you should. Real blue collar. Nice grab, man. First time buyer. Appreciate you. That's awesome. Let's get a Givvy going. All right, grass pieces next. Let's see what all we got. Maybe we can do buyer's choice on these as well. Yes, we can. All right. No live bait. All right, buyer's choice on these two. Green pumpkin flex or chartreuse white flex. Your choice. Green pumpkin or chartreuse white. Both are the flex models, 5/8 of an ounce. Thank you, real blue collar. Which one you like best, left or right? On the right, chartreuse. All right, appreciate you. Let's do, here's another 5/8, bluegill, buyer's choice again. Green pumpkin or bluegill. And actually, here's another one, buyer's choice. You can pick from the three. Chartreuse shad, bluegill, or green pumpkin. Got three to choose from. All are the flex. I got a 3/4 here and a half. I'll run those separately in just a minute. Blue Sanity. Givvys are free fishing tackle. Left, middle, right. GP, green pumpkin. There we go. All right, bluegill or chartreuse shad. There's your bluegill. There's your chartreuse shad. Your choice, left or right. Got a 1/2 ounce sake bomber and a 3/4 ounce in mossy shad. We'll do those if you're looking for heavier or lighter. All right, blues. Which one you like, left or right? You'll jump in the Givvy if you're just joining us. The bluegill. All right. And the 5/8. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do the 3/4. 3/4 mossy shad. Any more of the bluegill? See if there's a bluegill in the back of one of those colors right in there. They're in the very back. Oh, the violet gill. Look in the back of the violet gill box. I think that's where they are. Mossy shad, 3/4. Yeah, I've got you a bluegill coming. Mossy shad. Got the green moss on the top. Thank you, blues. And here's the lightweight 1/2 ounce sake bomber. And then I'll throw the bluegill up next. If I missed anybody in the chat, let me know. Just drop your request back in there. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate the first purchase, man. That's awesome. If you're just joining us, hop in the Givvy. All it costs is a follow. We're marching toward 25,000 followers. We should hit it probably next week, I think. Another show or two, we'll be there. There's the bluegill on the flex. Got another Topwater Walker coming up. Also another Teckle. I got a Spec 2 Teckle. We're going to run it. It's in the Chartreuse Shiner. Real bright one. Thank you, Dylan. Here's the bright guy. This is a Spec 2. Means it has an extra weight. When you stop it, it don't do that. It does that. It sits a little more vertical. And there's your color on the Spec 2. You need sunglasses on to see this one under the UV light. Spec 2. I've got these in other colors, but I think this is the only color I brought in here tonight. Appreciate you, Brody. Thanks for the first purchase. The Spinnets. Found 2 more packs of Spinnets. We'll sell those 2 together. Spinnet 50s. That'll be all the Spinnets for tonight. Got another bluegill grass piece if anybody wants it. Y'all were kind of fighting over those, so I'll throw another one up, give you another shot. 2 packs of Spinnets. Who wants them? Kellen said he would take them. There's your 1 more bluegill. 5/8. Had 1 more in here for tonight. And we've got a Givvy winner. It's going to be Sean. Congrats, buddy. We'll send you some free tackle. That's awesome. Buyer Givvy running now. If you've made a purchase, jump in there. Don't forget number 100 is coming up. If you've been in my show before, I shouldn't have to say anything else. No coits, but I got some pairs. OSP jerks. I know I've got some pulled for my Raid Train show. I'm going to take a peek in my jerkbait box to make sure I don't have any more. If I do, if I find one in a jerkbait box, I can run it. Pricklies, I've got them in both sizes. I've got them in the 19s and the 9.9s. Which size would you like? I'll run one. Yeah, the Azuras are nice. I don't think I have any of the Azuras left. If you missed the bluegill, you can snag this one. The big ones? All right, I got you. I think I got a purple or a pink here. Justin takes another one. Thank you, Justin. Let me dig around this jerkbait box. Yeah, I don't see any OSPs in here. Catch my Raid Train show, though, on Saturday. I'll be running at 2 p.m. Eastern. So I think I threw 1 or 2 just rogue OSP jerks that I had in there for the Raid Train. All right, there you go. There's your purple 19 millimeter. If anybody wants the 9.9s, the smaller ones that are 2 in a pack, just put 9.9. Also, next week I will be debuting some brand new plastics from my brand new company that I have gotten connected with, and you guys are going to love them. So that's all I can tell you right now, but don't miss my shows next week. Got some killer stuff. They've got dice. They got some new dice that are off the chain. If you're a dice lover, you'll like them. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate you on the first purchase there. All right, have I missed anybody in the chat? Anybody looking for something we hadn't run yet? Run a link. Can I give you a hint? Yes, I will give you a hint.
I'm just saying.
Let me find something to write on.
It's going to be crazy.
All right, there's your hint. The word crazy is very important. I'll explain more next week whenever I pull them out. No Jika rigs. Pink. Bass colored mega bass. Something like that. That's a Deep X 300. We'll run it. If you don't want it, somebody else might want it. Yeah, got my baby Jesus back there by my J316. Everybody wants me to run my baby Jesus, but he's hanging out here.
He's a little Jesus, not a baby Jesus.
Well, he's a little Jesus, baby Jesus, same thing.
Everybody needs a little Jesus.
There's your bass colored mega bass. This one is glitter bass, Hasuki glitter bass. Pink pair. I got a big pink pair. Yep. OSP worms. I don't think I brought any of the pink MMZs. I've got a few left in pink though. We've got that one. Alex did. Alex, thank you, man. Appreciate the first purchase. There's your pink pair. Thought I had some pink HP minnows, but I don't. There you go. 19 millimeter in print. They call it Brazos Dawn, I think. Yes, like a morning dawn color. 3.5 craws. I got some of those. Got some craws in here. Hadn't run a pack of craws all night. Think we'll run a few next. Yeah, I got a couple other colors in this. I only brought like 2 or 3 colors in here tonight. Thank you, Russell. Dog X. Dog X. Give me just a second. I might surprise you on the Dog X.
We keep dog X's in the fort drawer.
Do what?
I said we keep dog X's in the fort drawer.
Dog X's in the fort drawers. No shaky heads. More bag bass frogs. Yeah, we got some. All right. Givvys running. Look what I found. White popping frogs. I don't think I got any white popping frogs. Sean, got 2. You're 2 for 2, man. That's pretty good. Like I said, most of you win more than one Givvy in my show. Don't know why, I just do. Green pumpkin pears. I will look. I don't know if I got any green pumpkins in here or not. All right, there you go. Y'all know the color, right? Do I even need to show you? The new drop. There he goes. Kasumi Magic. SPC. Off the chain color. Brand new drop. Somebody wanted a Dog X, so we found one. I'll see if I can find you a pumpkin pear here in just a second. If anybody's looking for this color and another bait, let me know which bait. I might have it. Don't have any bongos. Yeah, I got popping frogs, just no white ones. Thank you, JF Co. See if I can find you a pear in green pumpkin, maybe.
About the smaller ones.
I think they want the bigger ones. Let's see. I found a Texas tuxedo. Closest thing I've got. Fishing boots. No fishing boots. Darkest one I've got in here for tonight. I'll try to grab some green pumpkins for next time. This is Texas tuxedo. 2-tone. It's a darker one though. That color in the Pop Z. I'll see if I got it in the popper. No flipping weights tonight. I will grab some popping frogs though. We'll do some of those next. Thank you, Bobby. Nice pickup.
100.
All right, next one is number what? Number 100. All right, popping frogs. Where are you? There's a popper. There's a popper. There's a popper. All right, we got some popping frogs. Found you a few options. Rogers. There he is. There's his popping mouth. The Rose 60 color is natural frog. Actually, looks like a natural frog.
And it's 100.
You looking for the Pop X in that color, I think? Number 100, y'all. Dennis been waiting on number 100 all night long. Got soft plastics. No Hanitas.
Anybody new in here is like, what?
If you're new in my show, you're wondering what's happened, but we always do something fun on number 100. It's more than just a frog. We do something fun on number 100. Why? Because it's fun. Dennis knows. Dennis has picked up a few of them. Buzzbaits, yeah, we got some. All right, Dennis, you got a frog, buddy. And you got another frog. You got a tickle. And you got your Blitz Max deep crank. Hang on, I ain't done. And you got you a deep 6 in the bass color. And you got you a dark sleeper coming. Number 100. There we go. There we go. All right. Back to normal stuff now. Hags popping frogs. Somebody else want a popper? There we go. This one is. Ooh, that one's got an orange mouth. Look at that. Me like that one. The Jive Talker from Hags. They call him the Bronze Hopper. Got another Mega Bass Frog coming next. Somebody wanted a Mega Bass Frog, I think, so we'll run him. Got these in a couple other colors, too, I think. I'll look and see. I think I have these in a couple other colors. We'll do the Mega Bass next, though. Thank you, Lucas. That was number 101. Here's another Big Gabo. Gizzard is the color. I don't have any Hanitas 4. Buzzbaits? Yeah, we can do a few buzzbaits. Let me do a few more popping frogs. There he is. That one's got purple on the side. What are you looking for on the new drop? Any particular bait? I'll see if I've got it. I've sold a few, but I've probably still got most of them. Thank you, Lucas. Regular 110? Yeah, I'll check for you. Landon, appreciate you. I think somebody asked for the Pop Max also, or the Pop X. I can't remember which one. Yeah, I'll take a look and see. What giveaway was that? Was that a followers? That was a buyers. Here's a followers. All right, I'm back. That was a followers. Well, this one is too, because I've already run it. All right, there you go. 110. I do not have the Karachi 80 in this color. I've got the regular Karachi in this color, though. There he is. I'm out of stickers. Got 2 orders on the way. They should be here any day. There's the 110, Kasumi Magic. I found the Pop X. If whoever wanted the Pop X is in here, put Pop X in the chat. Divine Swim Jigs. I'm out of Divine Swim Jigs. Yeah, we're going to do some buzz baits. You bet. You're here for the Pop X? I got you. Thank you, Matt. Here is the Pop X. Look at that. Pink tail. What a color to put with that. Only Mega Bass would do that. You got 2 or 3 buzz baits, I think, somewhere. I'll find them for you. There's the Pop X in it. There's the back. Type X. I'll see if I've got a Type X in this. I don't remember if I do or not. Thank you, John. I've got the Pop Max. Any Pop Max people in here? I've got that one. Let's see if I've got the Type X. I've got the X75. That's the only one I've got in that color that's close to that. No Kitex. Dice. Yes, we have dice. We're going to do some buzz baits first, though. We had some requests for buzz baits. There's one. Mega Bass. We will do some dice, though. Got plenty of dice in here. There's your Jamaican boa from Mega Bass. This is not the knockoff that's been sold on Whatnot. This one is Mega Bass. No Jika rigs. Thank you, Kellen. Got a couple other buzzbait options too, I think. Let's see. Yep, there's one. There's one. And there's a couple. We'll do a few buzzbaits. No nail weights. Yes, I'll do the Pop Max. Hang out with us. Let me do some dice after these buzzbaits, and I'll run that Pop Max and Kissimmee Magic. Painted blade, buzzard buzzer, and a non-painted blade, different color. You're going to get them both. 2 buzzbaits, 1 money. Reels, yeah, look in my shop. All my reels are in my shop. There are some bait casters and there are some spinning reels. You may have to scroll down. There's like 60 or 70 items in my shop, and I don't know what order they're in. Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate the first purchase. Ooh. Lucky Craft TO got a throwback here. Throwback buzzbait. The Takahiro Mori in the clamshell with the clacker. There he is. There's your color. Lucky Craft. Drop him back in there. And there he is on the back. A chopper. I do not have any choppers. No, I don't have any pin reels. Wish I did. Got a Teckle Max Squeaker. One more buzzbait option after this TO is done. Thank you, Blue Sanity. All right, there you go. The one-eyed buzzbait. No trout stuff, no worm harnesses, unfortunately. Don't have either one of those. There's your Max Squeaker. Got the squeaky rivet. Got the blade that hits the copper ball there on the top. Another one of the Teckle Marvels. Teckle, they got some crazy stuff. Hey, somebody's getting a Givvy. Toxic Ad Face. We will send some free tackle to you. Lucas, nice pickup there. Got that Gold Pop Max coming next. Let's run a buyer's Givvy this time. There he is. Kissimmee Magic. Anything for white bass? We don't have white bass here in Alabama. Somebody in the chat might can recommend something though. All right, there you go. SPC, the Pop Max. Get it, get it, get it. And yes, it has the pink. There it is. You can see the pink trailer in the back. Lucky Craft 0.5s. I don't think I have any Lucky Craft 0.5s left. I did have some, but I don't have any more of those. Who's going to swipe this baby? John Haney got it. Thank you, John. Nice pickup there. More gold. Here's one with some gold in it. The only other evergreen, I found these on the floor. I thought I was out. I knocked them off my desk during the show, and I found one more. CR10 evergreen. It's got some gold on it. Color is pre-spawn dynamite. Big glides. Yeah, look in my show notes, Austin. At the very bottom, it'll tell you which glides I've got. If you want me to run one, let me know which one, and I'll show you what colors I've got. Thank you, Russell. Nice pickup. Anybody just like giant baits? The Big M? Check out the color swirl on that. That was the only evergreen I had, and I found it on the floor. I knocked it off during a previous show, but that was it. Casamito SPC. Anybody like a big crank? This thing weighs 2 ounces. I wish I had more of those evergreens. Those evergreens are some nice cranks, but they're gone, unfortunately. There he is. $30 bait going for $1. This one's got some gold on it. He's a mean looking guy too. Alright, if I missed anybody on request, let me know. We'll just pick back up running some random baits here. Nice grab, Lucas. Let's run a Twitch bait. Bait Sanity. The new Sea Twitch 90. About a 4.5 inch glide twitch type bait. They call it a Sea Twitch. I don't have any NLB in. Gizzard shad, this is the sinking model. I also have it in the floating model. If anybody wants the floater, just put float in the chat. I can run you a floating model. Thank you, Ty. Appreciate the first purchase. 110 plus 1. Yep, we got some 110 plus 1s in here. Let me grab you one. Or 2 or 3. There's one. Sunset Pro Blue. An Elegy. I do not see one in Elegy. No Jabberjaws. I may have another mag draft in here. Thank you, Daryl. Nice grab there. The float one, same color. There he is. It just says float. Pearl, I'll tell you what I've got in plus ones. I've got Black Shadow Gill. I've got Baby Trout. The plus twos, I have Kasumi Reaction, Hakone Wagasaki, Purple Zebra, and Chartreuse Shad in the plus 2. Thank you, Alan. Nice pickup there. If you made a purchase in the first 114 auctions, jump in that Givvy. No Jabberjaws out of the Jabbers. All right, let's run another plus 1. Actually, let's do a plus 2. We haven't done a plus 2. Let's do a plus 2. This one's got some purple on the top there. Hakone Wagasaki is the color. There's your name tag. You thought it was a top water. That was a top water. It was the floating model. So it is a top water twitch bait. Thank you, Daryl. Nice pickup. I'll give y'all one of my favorite plus 2s. Kasumi Reaction. You bought the sinking. Do you want the floating one? If you want a floating one, Ty, send me a message on Whatnot. Just say I wanted the floater sea twitch instead of the sinker, and I will check my messages before I ship, and I'll swap it out for you. I have more of the floaters, so I'll take care of it. Just send me a message. Megabass V2. I may have one SV3 left. Who got Givvy? Dennis did. Congrats, Dennis. Dennis got the Givvy. All right, follower Givvy again. Now let's run this plus 2. Kasumi Reaction. Here's why I like it. Look at that. You UV light that thing. It is crazy. Yep, another D Miller on here. Dennis actually sells on here. Doesn't live but a few hours from me. Dennis, I was in Albertville today. Thank you, VA Slim 5. First purchase, number 116. All right, somebody wanted a mag. There's your mag. 5-inch mag in, what color is that? IU? Yes, that was an IU. Tell you what, we'll do buyer's choice. Brownie or IU, your choice. Got 2 left, so we will. Oh, wait, I see a third one. All right, we'll do buyer's choice again. I found a third color. Thanks, Jerome. Appreciate the first purchase. Which one do you like here, left or right? Yeah, Dennis runs a fantastic show. The left. All right, that's Brownie, number 117. Here's the other color one. That's got to be Baby Bass, right? Yes. Baby Bass or IU. We'll do one more buyer's choice on these. 5-inch mags. I do have a pack, I think, of freestyles. Yes, I got a pack of freestyles. I'll run also while we're doing the mags. Baby Bass or IU. Got some more 110s. We got some more Griffins to run also. Left or right, Dylan? You don't forget about the show tomorrow night. Fishing Mayor is running the showcase for the Fishing Coalition at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be lots of fun. All right, the left. You got it. Appreciate you, man. That's number 118. Here's one pack of freestyles I brought in for tonight. These are going to be albino something or pearl something. Nope, they're Hiuo. We're going to call them albino. I don't have any big M2Os. I got some 4Os, but no 2Os. Thanks, Kellen. How about some bait cave craws? We got to do the OSP craws too. I said we'd do them, but we didn't do them. Got sidetracked. There you go, bait caves, 4-inch cave crawl, black and blue. Bait cave, they make some crazy looking baits. I love their stuff. Hey, I got some crazy top waters too. Pop Max? Yeah, I'll grab you a Pop Max. Average Golf Dad. Appreciate the first purchase. Let's do a little buyer's choice on the Pop Max. We have Pagan Raigo, or we have Ito Wagasaki. Buyer's choice, left or right. There's a better shot of that one. Buyer's choice. You can take the one on the left or the one on the right in the Pop Max. I've got some Teckle slash kickers I forgot I had. We're going to run those here next. If you like the top water, these are big top water poppers. Average Golf Dad, left or right? On the left. All right, that's a good looking bait. Check these out. Slash kickers, got wings and all. They like they'll fly away. Threadfin or Sake Bomber. Another one of the Teckle Marvels. There's your colors. Threadfin or Sake Bomber. These are the slash kickers. Forgot I had these. I meant to run some the other night and didn't do it. Thanks, Jesse. First purchase, left or right? Gold chatterbait? Yeah, I can find you a gold chatterbait. Let Jesse pick one of these and I'll see if I can find you a gold chatter. Whichever one don't sell, I'll run it back after the gold chatter. On the right. All right, you're taking the threadfin. We'll come back and run the Sake Bomber. Let me find you a gold chatter. Actually, there might be an OSP. Justin, gotta give you congrats. Golden Shiner, about the closest thing I've got to gold. I've got that other Pop Max. I'll have lots of Pop Max in my Raid Train show on Saturday. OSP, metal gold. Like a Golden Shiner almost. I've got a Hags that's got probably more gold in it than this. I will grab one of those to give you another option. Thank you, Kellen. Yeah, I can run another Pop Max. Sure will. Find the Golden Shiner. Here it is. Here's the Hags Golden Shiner. It's actually got a gold blade and more gold on it, so we'll do it. I've only got one Megabass hat, and it was signed by Big Will, so I'm hanging on to it. It's going to be worth millions of dollars one day because Big Will 42 signed it. We've already done all the Whopper Ploppers for tonight, but I'll grab a few for my next show, so check me out later this weekend or on Monday night. Half ounce, about the goldiest one I've got. Reels, yeah, look at my shop. All my reels are in my shop. They're also Bass Fisherman, Bass Fisherman logo shirts are in my shop, size medium to 3X. Thanks, Average Dad Golfer. All right. Yeah, if you buy something out of my shop, it combines with this shipping during the show. So you'll still pay max $9.21. So if you buy like 2 or 3 auctions and you buy something out of my shop, you still won't pay more than $9.21. This one was Ito Wagasaki. Micro poppers. Let me look. I may have some of the louder 50s left. I'll look. Thanks, Sean. You're in luck. Hey, today's your day. I didn't just find one small popper. I found 2 small poppers. I'm currently waiting on my sticker order to get here. Anything guaranteed to catch a bass? If I had some white zoom trick worms, that would be my recommendation, but I don't have any because I hoard them all in my boat because that's my favorite bait to fish. There's your little popper, OSP Louder 50. I've also got a BFS Poco popper. No Ricos. Don't have any Ricos. There's your Phantom Bluegill and the Louder 50. There's full sets of these in my shop too. You can buy like one of every color. If you really like this bait and want it in a variety of colors, they're in my shop. Thanks, you average golf dad. All right, here's the itty bitty guy, little popper, Poco crepey. There's my thumbnail beside it. He's a tiny one, Lucky Craft. Yeah, no Ricos. I am out of Ricos. Can't read anything on the back. It's sherbet is the color. Got some pairs, but no quickies. Let's go grab this little fella from Lucky Craft. Daryl got it. Thank you, Daryl.
I said rice, but they might mean rice.
Rice.
Somebody said rice.
Oh, I don't even see that on my screen yet. I got a bad lag on my end, y'all. Not sure what's up, but there's your sake bomber. Told you I'd run it back. Somebody grabbed the pearl. Somebody grabbed the thread fin. Here's the sake bomber in the slash kicker. Yeah, we got some rain rolling in. It's probably messing with our internet a little bit. Striper baits. I don't have anything specifically for striper, but I bet a striper would eat one of these up. I think your real blue collar fishing. Nice pickup there. Let's do a bright griffin. Let's do a bright griffin. Got the matte. This got to be Matte Tiger. Yes. MRX Matte Tiger. MRX. 1/4 ounce is what it says on the back. If anybody wants the Gavacho frog, I do have a Jackal Gavacho laying here. Just put Jackal in the chat if you want me to run that frog. We'll do some jerk baits too in a minute. Here's a big swimmer. Big Dart Sleeper, 4.5 inch. 3/4 ounce. Color's dark shad. Any more requests? Y'all let me know what we're looking for. Otherwise, we'll just run a bunch of random baits. I got a mega bass here you don't see every day. If you like underspins, picked up a couple of these the other day. Thanks, Daryl. Check out those bad boys. Underspins. Look at that. 5/8 of an ounce. Got a bluegill and a something else. Let's see what they are. Sexy shad or gill. We'll do buyer's choice on these. Surprised they only weigh 5/8 of an ounce. They look heavier, but guess not. There's your gill. There's your sexy shad. Left or right. No terminal tackle boxes. I don't do tackle boxes on here or fishing rods because they're hard to ship and they cost a lot of money to ship and the rods get broken. Thanks, Sean. Which one of these 2 do you like? The gill left or the sexy shad on the right? On the right. All right, you got it. We'll run the gill back. Somebody else might want the bluegill one. Silver blade. Underspin with the weed guard from Megabass. Called the UOs. All right, Sean, got both of them, buddy. Green pumpkin, black flake in the Yamamoto Senkos. There's your color. I've got some braid. All my braid is heavy. Giant dog walkers. I don't think so, panel. I've got braid, but all my braid is going to be probably 30 pound and up. Thank you, Z. If you want some heavy like that, let me know. I can grab you a spool. But they're going to start at 30. I think I got all the way up to like 80 for catfish or other species. All right, these have the purple glitter. All right, Isaac, no problem, man. Pumpkin, purple, copper. Green pumpkin, purple, copper. Say that real fast 10 times. Colors in the 5-inch. What are we talking about? 5-inch what? Jake? These have the purple flake. 30 braid. I'll see if I got some braid. That's all I've got in these Cincos with those two, but I got some Fisher dye ramrods. Thank you, Joe. Let me grab some braid. I'll grab some of those Fisher dye Cincos. I think they're in here. Yep. Yep. And braid. I actually found one spool of 20 and one spool of 30 in the braid. 20 and 30, you can take your pick. I did find one smaller. Top or bottom, Berkeley X9, they're both low-vis green. All right, Doc. You don't want to come in here and start it. I'll have to read some Japanese off one of these packages. Top or bottom, 30 on the top or 20 on the bottom. Berkeley X9 low-vis green. I'll do those Cincos next. Thanks, Russell. Which one you like, 20 or 30? No quad hooks. The bottom one. All right, the 20. That one goes to Russell. All right, here's just some Cincos. Fisher dye ramrods. Look at that color. You won't find that in a Yamamoto. Or black and blue, or there's a watermelon red. We'll do buyer's choice on these. Left, middle, or right? Fisher dye, veteran-owned company. They got some crazy colors. Dewlife stick 4.5. I got some of those. Run a few of these Cincos, and then we'll grab some Dewlife stick 4.5s. Your choice on the color. Patrick, one. Which one you like, Patrick? Left, middle, or right? The purple, that one right there. All right, you got it. Let's run these two. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to sell these two together. You get the watermelon red and the black and blue going together. 2 packs, 1 money. There's your colors. 5-inch. They call them ramrods. They look just like the Yamamoto Cincos. 2 bags, 1 money. Then we'll do some 4.5 sticks next. Who's going to snag these 2 bags? Daniel got them. Thank you, buddy. All right, 4.5 sticks. Here's one color. I'll try to give you several different color options. This is number 134. Color 134. Got several colors, so if this is not your color, hang out for a minute. Maybe I'll find it. I've also got some of the fat sticks. Let's get a whack. First time buyer. Nice pickup. Here are the glow limers. These are bright. Watch this. Green pumpkin and lime that glows. I've got some of the fats also. The fat 4.5s in 2 different colors. Let's get a whack. Nice grab. These are the fat sticks 4.5. A little bit bigger profile. Color is 027. Kind of a pumpkin with blue flake. White. I don't have white in the big ones. I do in the, I've got some 3.5 whites. We can do those. No lunker logs. Thanks, Kellen. Here are the 3.5s. I don't have any bright. All the fats I've got are going to be super dark. I've got these 3.5s in white, though. We can run those. I'm looking for brighter colors. Don't have any Mondos. Got some red glitter fat 4.5s coming next. Thank you, Real Blue Collar. Here are the 4.5s in red. Yeah, don't have any lighter 4.5s. They're all going to be darker colors. I didn't bring but like 5 or 6 bags in here. Some +1s. I probably got a +1 left. Neds. Yeah, I think I got some Ned plastics in here. I'll take a look for you. Thank you. Let's get away. Let's see where my Neds are. Ned plastics. Here's some Hendrix Neds, then we'll do some 110 +1s after that. No Coits, but I do have some prickly pears. If you want pears, put pears in there. Pop X. I think I may have a baby Pop X left in here. I'm not sure what color. There's your Hendrix Neds, 2.7. Yeah, these are awesome, man. They make some great colors too. I'm about to run through a few different colors in these Neds. And they give you a bunch of them. There's like 12 in the pack. Got them in a couple other colors too. So if this is not your color, maybe one of these others will be. Got them in a tequila. Got them in a morning dawn color. Thank you, Average Golf Dad. Here's the tequilas. Purple on pink. Reels, yeah, check in my shop. All my reels are in my shop down there. Got the morning dawns coming up next. Panel set negative 144. Here's the morning dawn color. All these are 2.7s from Hendrix. And actually, here's the Emerald Red Shad. We're going to put them both in. Last 2 packs I got in here for tonight. Get them both. Morning Dawn and Emerald Red Shad. Glide baits. Yeah, look in my show notes. At the bottom of my show notes, it tells you what glides I've got. If you want me to run one of those, I can show you the colors I have it in. Most of them I have at least 2 colors. Thank you, Daryl. Nice grab on those. Here are 2 Strike Kings. Pink and white, black and blue, and the micros. 2 Micro Kings. They're going together. Bright color, dark color. Get them both. We'll do some 110. Got a couple more +1s here. The tug, I'll show you a tug. Sorry, I was covering that one up. Should hold them like that. There you go. Get a dark and a bright. They're both going together. Yeah, I can show you a tug. I've got a couple of them in here. I want to say the tugs are like 8 inches maybe, give or take. Panel set. Appreciate you. That one goes with it. The tugs are 8.7 inches. Bait Sanities, 8.7. $142.99 retail. I'd run them at roughly half of that, like 70 bucks. A trout color. I may have it in the rainbow trout. Let me look. I think they call it metallic trout. Well, there he is. Yeah, there's the trout. They call it metallic trout. JDM swim jigs. I don't think I have any JDM swim jigs. Reels are in the shop. Anybody, if you want to run that, say run it. We start these at 70, which is half off retail. All right, somebody wanted a +1. How about baby trout on the +1? I think that's baby trout. Yes. Run the glide baits. Which one did you want? The bone, the trout, or can't remember the other one. Tell you what, I'll run it and we'll do buyer's choice. How about that? +1, you can barely see the faint spots on the baby trout color. Thank you, Slim. Here's a +2. Let me run this +2 while I got this out. I do have some OSP jigs. They're going to be probably the tuggers if I have any left. I will look. There's a +2 chartreuse shad. Got the blue eye chartreuse and the black scale. Yeah, let me run the glides and I'll grab some OSP jigs. Kamikaze, nice grab. All right, here's our color options. Bone, bass, or the metallic trout. I'm going to try to hold them once I start it. We'll do buyer's choice on these. These do start at 70. That's half a retail. That's a really good price. So it'll be buyer's choice. You can pick left, middle, or right on those. I'll show them to you again. Bone, bass, or trout. All right. Nobody wanted them. Saw 2 run it, so we ran them.
Whoever got that last Givvy, it was an error.
The Givvy was.
No, 148.
Yeah, whoever got 148, got this one. Your card's probably locked. If you'll check it, we got your bait though, no problem. All right, somebody wanted dice earlier too. Forgot about the dice. Make sure my thing. Yeah, it's back. $1. There we go. OSP. I'll get the tugger jigs. The finesse jig box right there. Are there some little tuggers in the front?
That's the only thing left in there.
Oh yeah, we got some tuggers. Don't have any salt. I got a big saltwater swim bait. Yeah, we got some more grass pieces we can do also. It's like a 9-inch big saltwater hard swim bait. Thank you, Sean. I can show it to you. If you want to see it, just say, let's see it. 2.2 on the tugger, 2.2. Color is 32 and 27. Let's sell these 2 together. 2 OSP tuggers. There you go. Get them both. No, I think you're good, Kellen. All right, I'll show you that big, it's a hard glide or hard swimmer. I don't remember what it is. It's a Fish Lab, I think. I got 1 or 2 left, I believe. There you go. Nice grab on the tuggers. We'll get the grass pieces in just a second. Yes, 9-inch. Got 1 in that color and 1 in this color. If you want me to run it, run it in there real quick and I'll run it. These are big swim baits. Yeah, they're big. That's all I got left in saltwater though. Had a bunch of Lucky Craft, but it's gone. No easy shakers. Don't have any of those. Here is another grass piece though. 5/8. This would be a Flex Model Chartreuse Shad. Maybe a Sake Bomber grass piece. I'll run it to give them 1 more color. Yeah, that'll work. Thank you, Slim, number 151. Are there more of those tuggers in there?
That's all. No, wait. I was wrong. There's 1 more.
There's 1 more. 1 more tugger, she said. We'll have to run it by itself. All right, there we go. Last tugger I've got. I don't even think I have any more of these in my garage. JDM paddle tails? Yeah, I'll grab a few. Got 1 more grass piece, then we'll do some JDM paddle tails after that. I love these triple layered skirts. Great finesse jig. Thanks, Kellen. Appreciate you, man. All right, got a Sake Bomber and 3/4 grass piece. That's a buyer's Givvy that's running now. If you made a purchase in the first, 152 auctions. Get in there. Sake Bomber 3/4. We'll go paddle tailing next. Sake Bomber 3/4. Black paddle tails. I don't think I've got any black ones. Justin got that grass piece. Thank you, Justin. All right, paddle tails. I thought I had some more of those HP fish in here. Got chartreuse.
In the garage.
Yeah, but they're in one of those totes on the top. I'll get you some of those HP fish for my next show. They're paddle tails. Got these though. Some bright chartreuse, mega bass, spark shads. You know what? I've got some black paddle tails. Actually, they're black and blue. They're dark. I'll show them to you. Not in the paddle tails. Thank you, Best Mouth. Appreciate you. I've got some Fisher dye. Yeah, this is going to be about the darkest I've got. These are black with blue flake. No Nikos. There's your Fisher dye 3.5s. They got some blue flake, but they're dark. We've already sold all. Wait, I got one more mag draft. I was going to tell you I sold them all already in the show, but I brought 3 or 4 for the show and got 1 pack left. Thank you, Lorenzo. Appreciate the first purchase. One more mag draft. I use a color 5-inch. It's loaded. The tiny BFS popper, that was a Lucky Craft. I can see if I have another one. I may have. I'm not sure. Thank you, Russell. Chartreuse and them or white Fisher dye. Yes, I have chartreuse or white. I think. Got some whites left. Let me see if I have one of those BFS poppers too while I'm up. There may. I got a few BFS. I got some out in my garage, I know. That's a crank. That's a crank. That's a crank. That's a crank. Nope, I don't see any more of the poppers, but I'll grab some for my next show. I've got a lot of them. Wait, here's a pack of the HP fish I found. Look at there. Looking around and found some paddle tails. Blue colors 222. Feel like a darker paddle tail. I've got the Independence Pearl Fisher dyes coming next. Thanks, Kellen. Givvys are free fishing tackle and free shipping on the free fishing tackle. There you go. There's some pearls. Closest I've got to white. No trout stuff. I don't have any trout baits that are specific for trout. I had some spoons and some spinners, but they're all gone. Thanks, Daryl. Nice pickup. Here's an underspin rig from 6 cents. Let's do one of these. If you made a purchase, jump in the Givvy up there. Booyahs. I had some of the exclusive color packs, but I don't think I brought any in here, but I will look for you. Let me look in my frog bin just in case I have one. Daryl, nice grab. Oh, wait. May have found the pad crasher. Yep, I found the fun pack of the pad crashers. No Ned rigs. We did some Ned plastics, but I don't have any of the rigs. I'm currently out of those. There's 2 pad crashers in here, juniors. One's an exclusive color. If you win it, you can say rip it or ship it. If you say rip it, we'll take a look at what colors you got before we ship it. Or if you say ship it, I won't even open it. One's an exclusive color, one is a regular color. Yeah, they do have a cool sticker in them. The Rebel packs don't all have a sticker, but all the Booyah packs that we've opened have had a sticker in them. Justin got a Givvy. Dylan, you want to rip it or ship it, Dylan? Rip it, he said. All right. Let's see what Dylan got. There's that cool sticker. The Booyah. Oh, I see lime green. I already see him.
Oh, he looks real.
There's your exclusive color. You got the midnight and you got the lime one. Sweet. I'm going to put your sticker back in there. And we will send it to you. Yeah, there's like 4 exclusive colors. The lime is my favorite. I think the rainbow's next. There's a shad and I think one more. All right. Any requests? Otherwise, we're just going to start blowing some baits up here. Big swim bait, 4.5. This one's got every color in the rainbow. And if you can read that, good luck. I don't have any rattle traps or chunk bugs in here for tonight. I've got a bunch, but I don't have them in here for tonight. Thank you, Daniel. You ask, I got it. Pikachu. A sleeper gill and pumpkin seed. All I've got are the dark sleepers. I don't have any sleeper gills right now. Hey, Chad, how are you, buddy?
That one's frowning or smiling.
This is Frowny. Who's going to take him? We've sold all the mag drafts for tonight. I will have more for my next show, though. I only brought like 5 or 6 in here, and we just sold the last one a few minutes ago. There you go. You look 68. First time buyer. Got one other one. I've got Smiley. Smiley or Sleepy, whatever you want to. They call him Smiley, but some people say he is Sleepy. Right there, smile face. Rapala or hand painted cranks. Thank you, Everett. I'm glad you got one, man. Appreciate the first purchase. Any more prop baits? Yes. Here's one right here. Here's a Kelly J double propper. This one does have a crack in the package right there. The spinner is so big it gets poked through the bottom, but we're still gonna sell him. Kelly J double prop Lucky Craft. There's your prop bait. MS minnow scale black. Gotta push his prop back in there without busting it up too bad. You're welcome, Everett. I'm glad you asked. Bassmania? Yeah, we can do a Bassmania. I don't have any duo jerks right now. I've got some Lucky Craft jerks, though. We can do a few of those. We'll run a Bassmania next. Panel set. Nice grab. Alright, Bassmania. Top water walking. There you go. The first one I grabbed was a walker. XL 70 in Parrot. Actually, XL 60 in Parrot. Handcrafted JDM Bassmanias in sealed boxes that are stamped. Who wants the Parrot Walker? Don't have any rattle traps tonight. There's that golfer. Nice grab. Here's a popping model while we're doing them. This one is called Rainbow Crackle. I'll show you the color on a different bait. This is the color you're getting on the popper. That's legit. Got pink on the belly. You're getting this one in the box. This is a popper. Thank you, Kellen. Nice grab. Spros. I've got some custom painted Little Johns that'll be here in a couple weeks. Smith Customs painting them for me. Rattle trap. Bass Mania Frog. Not sure which frog. I had the Mega Bass frogs. Not sure what other one you're looking for. Was it one of these in frog? One of the Bass Manias in frog? Got that one. Not sure if that's what we're looking for. My chat keeps freezing up on me. That it? All right, we'll run it. There he is. Single prop on the back. I've also got one here in Bloody Ninja. Same bait in a darker red called Bloody Ninja. I'll run it next. Thank you, Daryl. All right, here's the Bloody Ninja one. It's got red crackleback on the top and blood dripping on the bottom. There it is. There's the Bloody Ninja one. Single prop. Top water handcrafted. Got two beady little eyes. They're kind of hard to see in there, but there he is. I've got this color on other baits too, on the top water popper and maybe one more. You want a Mega Bass frog? I'll take a look. I may have one left. Fishing Mayor, what's up? Thank you, Dennis. Hey, y'all, Fishing Mayor. He is running the showcase show tomorrow night for the Fishing Coalition. Don't miss it. The Bloody Ninja and the popper, I may have it. I'll grab some more of the props too. Yeah, we can do that. Let me grab that frog real quick, that Mega Bass, if I have one. Yes, I do. Got one more Mega Bass frog for tonight. Then I'll grab some more of the Bass Manias. There he is. Color is Akazimi. Appreciate all of you hanging out with us tonight. We'll throw another Givvy up there in a minute. I'll grab the Bass Manias. Banger lure prop baits. Like, you're going for like banger lures? Thank you, Dennis. Bagley stuff, if that's what you're looking for, I've got a bunch, but I fish them. I very rarely sell those because they are some of the best fish catchers out there. Yeah, I've probably got 40 of them out in my boat. I love them.
Did you bring the hags frogs in here?
Yeah, we did a few hags frogs.
Already.
Where's my Bass Mania box?
You're asking the wrong person.
Bass Mania. It ain't this one. It may not even be in here. Let me look. Buzzbaits, frogs, props. Well, y'all, I don't know where my Bass Mania baits are.
Did you take it out to the garage?
I don't know. I must have took it out the garage or something. I'll bring some for my next show, though. My wife's going to go look. It may be here somewhere. Frozen shad. What frozen shad bait are you looking for? I got some for my raid train on Saturday. I did the Giant Dog X in the Kasumi Magic a few minutes ago. Yep. Flipping jigs. Yeah, let me grab some jigs for you. That was the only Giant Dog X I had. Reels, look in my shop. You'll find reels in the shop, baitcasters, and spinning reels. Right, we'll have to get back with you on the Bass Manias. I got a box of them, but I don't know where they're at apparently.
Where?
Shouldn't be in there. I mean, the big boxes out there, but we'll find them for next show. They're the Bass Manias. I got a pile of them. All right, flipping jigs. A 1/2 ounce and a 3/8 ounce. Hags Tsunami hand-tied tungsten. There's a craw, and there's like a, what do they call this one? Lone Star. There we go. My wife's gonna go look. Yeah, no rods. They're a pain to ship, and they usually don't make it in one piece. Thanks to the post office. They're just hard to ship. So there's some sellers on here that do though. This is let's do get both. 2 colors, get both of them. 2 flipping jigs. They call this their all-around jig. They are tungsten hand-tied. 2 great colors from Hags. I don't have any super spooks. I do have some more Teckle kick knockers in here, though. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate the first purchase. Got number 170. My wife found some Bassmanias. Let me see what she found. Whoops. Oh, she found you a Bloody Ninja, too.
I didn't even know that's what I was looking for.
She didn't even know that's what she was looking for, but she found one. There he is. Yeah, we can do some Teckles. What kind of cranks are you looking for? Like square bills or divers? This is the big tank, the Tank 60 and Bloody Ninja. Color 006. Either or. All right, yeah, we'll jump into some cranks in a minute.
There's the box.
Huh? Where's the box?
The second row on the second.
My wife just said, there's the box. Got the whole box of them in here. I guess I looked right over it. Here it is in frog also. If you want the frog one, this is a Tank 50. We'll do some cranks here in just a second. What other colors do I have it in? Here's the single prop. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate the first purchase. Here's a single prop. Boobies got the single prop in the back. This one's in Parrot. The code for Parrot is 003. Single propper. Then we will go to some crankbaits next. Handcrafted wood baits. These are from the late 1990s. Short, very short production, like a year and a half. I've been able to snag a few. Hello, Robin. Rusted Grace is here, y'all. Yep, having a great show and looking forward to y'all's great show tomorrow night. You and Fishing Mayor, it's going to be so much fun. How many total baits do we have? Do y'all know? Have you counted them all? Thank you, VA Slim. One more. There's another Rainbow Crackle. Working on it right now. It's going to be so much fun. Harris, I'm going to mod you so you can pin that if you don't mind. I appreciate it. They're counting them up now. Bass to Mouth 94 got the Givvy, and somebody's going to get this Rainbow Crackle Bassmania. Who is it? Kellen got it. Thank you, Kellen. We'll definitely grab some more of those for our next show. All right, crankbaits. 110, 115, adding a few more. That's awesome. I don't know what it is, but if you win one Givvy in my show, you usually win more than one. Let's try it with the buyers there. That's the buyer's Givvy. All right, crankbaits. Crankbait, square bill, OSP Blitz Max first. Matt Shad pattern. Yeah, it starts at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, y'all. Go ahead and bookmark it. It's got over 100 bookmarks, so make sure you don't forget to bookmark it, because if you're like me, you'll forget. The bookmarks help. Get a pop-up on your phone. Nice grab Duro. Let's go with a smaller one now. Here's the SSR square bill. We'll work our way up to some divers also, deeper divers. There you go, the SSR, the little guy. The little Blitz. The little feller. Thank you, HB. Appreciate you, man. Number 176. Here's got that one. 176. No NLBN. Don't have any of those. Here's a diver. Ghost Geisha is the color. I've got one more square bill we're going to come back to also. Got the pink So6 square bill. There's your diver. These are 12 to 14, 15-foot divers. Oh, Harris said put it in the Givvy. Hang on. We got you. I got it, David. We'll put it up there, and it'll run this Givvy out. Thank you, Big M. Get number 177. All right, Harris said give us an away, y'all. Fantastic guy. Fishing Coalition. Rustic Grace been in here. Fishing Mayor Dr. Jess. Lots of Fishing Coalition members. David's one of my buds. He sponsored this, so when this Givvy runs out.
No, this is a buyer's.
This is a buyer's. When this one runs out, you need to get in there. I would throw you a sticker, but I'm still waiting on my stickers to get here. I found out today they went from New York to Portugal. Now they're calling me about tariffs on the shipping. Just to get to Central Alabama. Something happened. They got overseas somehow. Now they're trying to get back. But Riva's hooking me up with some. I should have those by next week. All right. If you made a purchase, you need to get in that Givvy because I ain't going to give you long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I should use something because I've been having a tough time with stickers. Real Blue Collar Fishing. Tell Harris Buck thank you. He sponsored that. And this is coming to you, man. Appreciate you, David. That's awesome. If y'all don't follow Harris Buck, shame on you. That's all I can say. Great guy. All right. Square bill action. So Sick. The pink one. The Blitz Max. And So Sick. And yes, that is the name. Who's going to snag it? Sean got it. Thank you, Sean. Man, that's a great Givvy, Harris. That is super, super duper. Let's do a few jerk baits. We haven't done any jerk baits all night, I don't think. Wagasaki 95 SP from Daiwa, the TD Minnow. Chatters? Yeah, we can do some chatters. You bet we can do some chatters. Let me do a couple more jerk baits, then we'll do some chatters for you. Daiwa TD and Wagasaki. Steve-O. Buyer's choice on the Lucky Crafts. Stacy King series on the right. Lightning Pointer 100 DD on the left. Your choice, left or right. We have American Shad and we have Clown. Stacy King signature Pointer DD on the left. Your choice. Then we'll do some chatters. Lots of scales on these two. Chatters coming up next. VA Slim, which one you like, left or right?
Left.
My chat went away. All right, left. Appreciate it. Cheddar baits. Here we go.
Yeah, Shimano cranks.
Shimano cranks. I will look. I don't know if I have any in here with me. Let me run a few chatters, then we'll look for some Shimano cranks. Hags Hurricane, 3/8 ounce. I want to say this is gill. Yep, Hags Bluegill. Gold blade on this one. There he is. Got 3 more colors and chatters. Then I'll look for some Shimano cranks. Bassman. Nice grab. Here's the swag. Swag shad. Gold blade. This one and the thread fin are the fan favorites on colors, I think. Goldish blade. Oh, what's up with my chat? It keeps going backwards. Hey, they're all tied up. How you doing, man? Thank you, Steve. Big swim baits. I've got some duos that are like around 7 inches, give or take. We can do some of those in a minute. All right, 3/8 classic chartreuse and white, but this one has a gold blade on it. I'm going to hook you up with the thread fin also. If you like the thread fin, I'm going to match some trailers up with it from Fish or Die. Yeah, we got some more 110s in here we can run. Hang out with us for a minute. We'll get them. Thank you, Jared. Thanks for the first purchase. Let me find my trailers I'm looking for. There they are. Big crankbaits? Yeah, we got big crankbaits. Hang out with me. We'll get them. Glides? Yeah, look in my show notes, and it will tell you what glides I've got. If you want to run one, let me know which one. All right, there it is. Thread fin. And there are your Fog of War matching trailers from Fish or Die. Get them both. Got the pink and the purple glitter and the smoke swimmers. Get ready to have your second live. That's awesome, man. Let everybody know when you're running. Any sellers in here, if you got a show coming up, let everybody know when it is. Yeah, that match there is off the chain. I love it. Thank you, G Pennicant. That would be number 184. Yeah, look at my show notes for glide baits. It'll tell you which ones I've got. If you want me to run one, let me know. Big cranks coming up. Deep X 300 megabass. Akusi glitter gill. There's a big one. I got one bigger than that too. I got a big M40 here. If anybody likes the big M's, get ready. They're coming. Glitter gill. Average golf dad. Here's a deep 6 in the glitter bass. The chimeras are in my shop. I cannot run those. I don't have anything in my shop in my tackle room. If they're in my shop, I cannot run them. Thank you, Russell. I keep them all separate. I learned that the hard way. I had all my shop stuff in my tackle selling room where I'm at now, and I sold some stuff, and then somebody bought it out of my shop, and I didn't have it to give them. So if it's in my shop, I do not have it in here. One more of these, and we're going big, big. Baby Kingo here. Deep 6. That's a beauty. Yeah, I love that color. Chakey, what's up, man? I didn't see you slip in here. All right, we're going big cranks now. Big M40. Y'all said big cranks. I like big cranks, and I cannot lie. And look, this one's got purple on it. There he is, LG Bone. 2 ounces. $30 crank. All right, Justin, you too, buddy. We're going to snag the big M. When do you put the light on the big M? That's a good one, as they say. Thank you, Brandon. Can't touch this. One more, different color. Buyer Givvy. If you made a purchase in the first 188 auctions, jump in there. One more color. There he is. Casamito SPC. Big M for Megabass. Got one more Deep X right here too in the gill. I'll run it in case you missed the first one. Thank you, Silent. Appreciate the first purchase. Here's one more of these Deep X 300s in the glitter gill. I think I ran one a minute ago, but if you missed it, here's your one more shot. About all I can do for big crank. Well, I got these gigantic deep Diver Blitz Maxes, Blitz Magnums. If anybody wants those, let me know. We can run one of those. They dive like 30 feet. $110s, yeah, we can do that. Jerry, thanks for the raid, man. We got a buyer's Givvy running, but y'all hang out. We'll do a followers Givvy in a minute. If you're not following Good Hook, be sure you do. All right, 110s. Let me see what I got left. There's one. GLX Rainbow. Appreciate all of you hanging out. Y'all don't miss the showcase tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Fishing Mayor is running it for the Fishing Coalition. It's going to be so much fun. Silencia, nice grab, number 191. Here's a +1 in Black Shadow Gill. There's your name tag. Durrell takes that one. +2, about a purple zebra. Givvys are a free tackle. There's the purple on it. Purple zebra. Big M takes that one. Another +2. Hakon Wagasaki. Got purple on it. It'll catch fish. These are jerk baits. Yep. Mega bass. Maybe the most famous jerk bait on the planet. Durrell gets that one, and I've got one little bitty guy here. Junior +1. Baby trout is the color. Junior +1 baby trout. Last 110 of the night. We got plenty of other stuff though. I got some crazy color 110s in my raid train on Saturday, so make sure you bookmark that. I run at 2 p.m. Eastern. Appreciate you, Russell. Hey, speaking of crazy colors, y'all want one more? Look what I found right here. He was just laying beside me, saying, "Please run me. I'm a frozen shad." Look at the eye. Looks like the Sixth Sense eye, doesn't it? One of the limited drop colors. Got plenty of other baits like this for 2 o'clock Saturday. I got to get it all sorted. Haven't got it all sorted yet, but I'm going to get there. Thank you, G. Penny Can't. Appreciate you. All right. So y'all like the big cranks, so how about the Blitz Magnums? Buyer's choice left or right on these. Deep divers, gold on black or secret shad. Forgot I had these. Whoever asked for the big cranks. Big M, which one you like, buddy? Left or right? The secret shad. All right. Let's do it again with Baby Kingo in the mix. There you go, buyer's choice. Sean, got another Givvy, man. We'll add some stuff to your shipment. Baby Kingo or gold on black back? Tell you what, let's get them both. Whoever wins this gets both of them. 2 for 1. They're going together. So sick. And the gold black going together. Looks like Tom's going to take it down. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate the first purchase, buddy. That was number 198. Somebody wanted top water walkers, I think, again. Here's a couple stealth kick knockers. The chrome or the thread fin, your choice. Left or right. Chrome stealth or thread fin stealth. Chatterbaits? Yeah, we can run some more chatters. We have blown through some chatters tonight, but we can run more. I try not to ever run out of chatterbaits. Left or right, Big M? On the right, the thread fin. Nice. Let's go ahead and do the chrome while I'm grabbing some chatterbaits, why don't we? There we go. Chrome one's running. All right. Who took that one? J-Bo. Appreciate ya. Yeah, if we had a lottery, you buy a ticket. That'd be a great idea, man. Let's see if you can get another one. Another buyer's Givvy running. All right, here comes some chatterbaits. These are both half ounce. You can choose top or bottom, golden shiner or chartreuse white. They both have a gold blade. Your choice, top or bottom. Half ounce. I'll do a couple 3/8 ounce ones also. Golden shiner gold blade or chartreuse white gold blade. Top or bottom. Buyer's choice on these. 3/8 ounce ones coming next. DTs, I may have some DT6s. Would that work for you if I can find them? Not sure if I have any. If I do, they're going to be 6s if I have any. I don't have any blue ones. Top one, Big M? All right, you got it. All right, 2 3/8 ounce options, golden shiner or the spring red, which is the fire crawl. No quakes. Got a few prickly pears laying around, but none of the quakes. Top or bottom on these? Golden shiner 3/8 or the fire crawl 3/8? Which one you like, Daniel? Top or bottom? The top. All right. All right, here's what we'll do with the two that didn't sell. The half ounce chartreuse and white and the 3/8 fire red. Two sizes, two colors, get them both. Not buyer's choice, get them both. 3/8 and a half, going together. Any more requests? Y'all let me know what we're looking for. If we've got it, we will surely run it. Thank you, Virginia Slim. Got both of those. No drift fries. Here's another tungsten jig from Hags. Weight is 3/8 of an ounce. 3/8 tungsten. Got a whole box of stuff over here we haven't even got into yet. Thank you, Big BIMG. Appreciate the first purchase. Another one in spring red, half ounce on this one. These are hand tied wires, top of the line tungsten. Tony got that one. Thank you, Tony. OSP cranks. Do you want square bills or deeper divers? Let me know which one and I can run some. Here's some umiteros, creature baits, chartreuse and white. Square bills? All right, I got you. We got a few square bills left we can do. Need your sunglasses on to see those. Umitaro creatures. Thank you, Big M. All right, square billing. Real perch or the matte shad? Your color. Your choice, left or right. Blitz maxes. You can take your pick. Thank you, Rivers. Which one do you like, left or right? The one on the right. All right, you got it. We'll throw in a So Sick with the real perch. We'll do buyer's choice again. So Sick or real perch. Both are square bills. I've got the smaller square bills. If you want the SSRs, put SSR in the chat. We can run some of the smaller ones. I've also got their new wake bait also. If you want a wake bait, just put wake in the chat. Left, you got it. Actually, here's the weights right here. Let's run one. Actually, let's run two. You can take your pick. The new buzzing cranks. These are OSP's new weight bait. Got a purple and black or a shad color. There's your purple and black. There's your shad. You can take your pick. There's the weight baits on them. Buzzing cranks from OSP. Left to right. Purple, chrome and black, or shad. And Givvy going to Dennis. Congrats, Dennis. We'll throw some extra stuff in your box. I got 99 bookmarks for Saturday. That's awesome. Y'all give me one more. Somebody go bookmark my show. Thank you, I am. First time buyer. Which one of these you like, left or right? There's your colors. Purple and chrome or the shad. The one on the right. All right, you got it. Spinners as in spinner baits? Yes, we got spinner baits. There's a couple of light colored spinner baits. OSP high pitcher, 3/8 of an ounce. White. Got pink on the forehead. Silver willow, gold willow. I got a purple shad Seller Custom coming up next. With double white blades. Thank you, BIMG. All right, there he is. Look at that. Purple shad, wire tied, 4 DIs, and 2 white painted blades. The weight is 1/4 ounce on this one. There we go. Seller Custom. Purple shad. Who wants it? 101. Thank you, Harris. I appreciate you, man. Got 101 bookmarks. That's awesome. Thank you, Big M. Jigs, jig trailers, or frogs. How about a frog that's laying right here beside me? There's a gavacho from Jackal. 102 now. Awesome. 130. I'm going for 130. David, that's going to be my goal. 130 in an hour. We're going to do it. Who wants the Jackal gavacho? I'll grab you some jig trailers next. Actually, I see a pack right here beside me. Here's some creatures. 110. You can do it, man. I have no doubt. Stephen D, first time buyer. There's just some jig trailers. 4.5 brush bugs from Elusive Baits. Green pumpkin is the color. Any mice? I can look. I may have some mice. What plastics you want? I've got sticks and craws and shots. And HP minnows. Thank you, BIM. Let me see if I might have a rat laying around. Beavers? Yeah, I got beavers. There you go. Frenzy. Got pink ears. Yeah, we got some more chatters we can do. Kellen's back. Who's going to grab the lunker hunt? Somebody wanted a mouse, so there we go. All right, you catch my show while you're fishing. That'd be great. Had some of these in white, but they're gone. I'm looking in this box, but I don't think I have any white ones left. Yeah, we'll do OSP beavers next. Oh, you're the director. Customs having a show at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, I had some whites, but they're gone, unfortunately. Let me see what I got in the beavers here. There's some 3s. Yeah, I've got another black one. Just don't have any whites. 3-inch beavers, color 027. I'll get you some different sizes in these. I'll come back and do that other furry mouse in a second for you. Kellen takes those. Here's some 3.5s. Got some pack of 4s coming next. Crawl trailers. Yeah, I got some OSP crawls we can do. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate the first purchase. Number 4-inch here. Color is 196 on these. Yeah, we can run some crawls here in just a second. I've got a bunch of OSP crawls. I got them in 3-inch, 4s, and 5s, I think. Hello, Homesick Alien. How are you? If anybody wants the Magnum beavers, I've got those also. Hey, here's some 4s in white. Look at there, solid white. Put those on a white jig. Color is 059, solid white, 4-inch. OSP minnows. Let me see what I've got in the minnows. Lizards. Yeah, we got lizards. I can run some lizards for you too. I'm doing good. Just slinging a few baits around. Thanks, Harris. All right, let me grab lizards.
I'm out of room.
All right, I can get those. Lizards and craws coming up next. Put that in the Givvy too. There's I put that in the Givvy. That was number 218. Thank you, buddy. We'll run a buyer's Givvy right now. Let me throw one up there. Appreciate you doing that, as always. All right, buyer's Givvy running. Harris Buck bought the white Doolai beavers. We're going to set them right about there. Actually, they're going to fall down, so we're going to leave them laying there. The HP minnows. Let's see. That's the same color. That's the same color. All right, HP minnows in 3 colors. There's one. There's a darker green pumpkin, and we got them in chartreuse. HP fish. I think we've already sold all the HP fish I brought in here, but I'll bring some more for my next show. I've got a bunch. The Magnums, they're probably 6-inch, 3 per pack. They're like 30 bucks. Yeah, I can run the chartreuse ones. These are the Magnums. They're big ones. Only 3 in the pack because they are huge. All right, lizards first, then we'll go with HP minnows after that. Let's do a bundle, a Zoom bundle. Pumpkin fire. I've got white for bedding fish. So you're going to get the pumpkin fires, you're going to get the whites, and you're going to get the chartreuse pepper. All 3 packs going together. Whoever wanted lizards, I'll hook you up. Get all 3. For bedding fish, you can't beat that white bait right there. HP minnows coming up next. Don't have any robo worms, but I got some new plastics from a new company that are similar. I'll be showing those next week in one of my streams. Nice pickup there. Here are the chartreuse minnows. Color is 185 on these. Chartreuse, and they got all the bling on the bottom. Colors in the magnums. I think I got like 2 colors maybe. I don't know if I got them all in here. I've got 04, which is brown pumpkin. Not sure what other one I've got. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Let me see if I've got another color. Yeah, here's the other color. Got them in 117. And we've got them in 04, which is like brown pumpkin. All I've got in the magnums. Let's see. Blue in the minnows. Nope, got these 2 left. We'll run them both. This is like brown pumpkin 004. Run those, and I've got them in color 218, which is kind of like a green gizzard color. The 117s. All right, I'll run the 117s for you. I do not have these in white. I'm getting low on these all together. There you go, Sean. Here's the green. I call them green gizzard. It's 218. Got pearl on the belly, like a green gizzard color on the top. No nories. Don't have any nories baits. The 117 Magnum beavers are coming next. There's the bottom. Thanks, Chris. All right, I normally start these at 20, but I'm not doing it tonight, so y'all take care of me. There you go. $30 retail, color 117 in the Magnums. These have the blue fleck all in them. I'll also run the 004s if anybody wants a little bit darker color. Thank you, Rivers. Here's the darker 004. These have the black pepper in them. Only 2 colors I brought in here tonight, but we're going to let them both go for $1. Wherever they end at, that's what they end at. Thank you, Jay. Nice grab there. I think somebody wanted the rat. If you're still here, here's your rat. The furry mouse. Got a Givvy running there in the back for the Do Live Beavers, sponsored by Harris Buck. Who's going to get them? John Haney. John, tell Harris Buck thank you. Give him a follow. This is what you want in the Givvy. Jay Reyna, first time buyer on the rat. That was the Givvy. Thank you, Harris. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure and follow Harris Buck. Awesome dude. JDM weight baits. Yes, I think I got a couple left here. Yep, I got the purple and I got the shad. I should have one other color. Let me see if I got another color. I know I did have. Yeah, got the gold. There we go. The new buzzing cranks from OSP. There's your weight. Got gold and black, and we got purple chrome with the black back. You're welcome, John. Harris Buck hooked you up with a nice Givvy there. That was awesome. Buyer's choice on these buzzing cranks. These are the Wakers from OSP. You can choose left or right. Purple chrome black or gold black back, orange belly. Which one of those you like? Left or right? Got a shad one I'm going to throw in also. All right, you'll take the left. Let's throw the shad in. Do buyer's choice on these again. Left or right? Gold, black back, orange belly if you can see it. And there's your shad. Left or right? All right, grabbed you another one. Which one this time? Left again. All right, let's run the right one. Let's run the gold. Gold black back, got orange in the belly. We're going to run him too because I grabbed him off the shelf, so he's going home with somebody. Yeah, there's the orange. I wonder if the orange glows. Some of the orange on these glow. Yep, it does. You can actually see it now. Stephen D, nice grab. All right, have I missed anybody in the chat? Are we caught up with chat so far? There's something else we were looking for. Let me know what it is. We've got the wraps. Let me put the wrap backs off. Somebody wanted chatters, I think.
Mid divers.
Hmm?
Mid divers, mega bass, paddle tails.
Okay. Mega bass paddle tails. Here's a couple chatters. Yeah, I may have a lipless here. Should have some mid divers too and some OSPs left. Top or bottom, they're both 3/8 of an ounce. Hags bluegill, gold blade, or chartreuse white gold blade. Your choice on the chatter. Thanks, Daniel. Which one? What's up, Riva? All right, man. I appreciate you. I'll grab it as soon as I get done. Top, he said. There's spark shad paddle tails. Somebody wanted those. These are chartreuse pearl belly, I think. Yeah, chartreuse and pearl. All right, brother. I'll grab it. I appreciate you. No rigs for bottom fishing. Unfortunately, don't have any of those. These are 4-inch on the sparkers. Lorenzo got those. There's a mid depth. No jackhammers. Don't have any hammers right now. Blitz Max, probably 12 to 15 foot diver, depending on line size. You see the honeycomb mold on this color really well. Hello, Papa's Pier. How you been, man? I am. Nice grab. Got some more square bills here, too, if anybody wants one. Found some more of the smaller square bills. Doing great, doing great. Here it is then, blueback. Same bait, blueback. Blitz Max. We've already run the 110s. There are glides in my show notes. If you look at my show notes, it'll tell you which glides I've got. If you want to run one, let me know. I've also got a Spinelli glide in here that I can run that's not in my show notes. I am. Nice grab. One more color in that. If you want a bluegill pattern, here's one. That's the glitter on the top of this one. Who's going to snag it? Thanks, Kellen. All right, y'all been wanting a glide all night. I'm going to hook y'all up with a glide. You ready? 7-inch, 2.89 ounce. And I'm not even going to change the star. $1. It's going. Somebody's house. The Blood Shiner. Who wants it? Any Blitz Max? Let me look. Got one Blitz Max left in the square bill. 2.89, 7-inch. Who wants him? I don't think I have any bright. I don't have, all I've got are the natural worm colors. I got some pink ones, but I don't have them in here with me or I'd run them for you. Thank you, Matt. Is Matthew, first time buyer? Here's the only Blitz Max left for tonight. This one is Real Perch. Hang on. Take that back. Real Perch or Dazzler Gill. Found two. We've already sold the other colors, but I'll have some more for my next show. Buyer's choice, left or right. Dazzler Baby Gill or Real Perch. Your choice on the Blitz Maxes. I've got just the Blitzes, the smaller ones. We can do a few of those. I don't think we've done any of those.
That's the one there.
I'll run the smaller Blitz Maxes next. Thank you, Chris. Which one of these you like? The one on the right, real perch. All right, appreciate you. All right, here's the smaller blitz. Do buyer's choice on these. Matte Tiger, Brown Tiger, and I'll throw another one in as well. Or American Sunfish, blue, orange belly, your choice, left, middle, right. These are the smaller square bills, just the blitzes. Got a matte color, got a brown tiger, or the American shad, or American Sunfish, I think they call it. Left, middle, or right on the square bills. Thank you, Rivers. Which one you like? No cast OGs. The one on the right. All right, that's a great choice. All right, have we missed anybody in the chat? Have we caught up with everybody? I found one more of these. Let's run another flat side here. Gonna do some last minute requests here before we shut her down. There's one of the new HPFs. Look at the thin profile on that guy. Purple, matte shad pattern. That's a nice one. Any last minute request? We're gonna be sending a raid to someone here in a few minutes. We'll make sure we get everybody taken care of first. Rivers, nice pickup on that one. All right, anybody else? I'll try to grab some of the stuff you guys were looking for that we didn't have in here. Morning Dawn. I do not have a Morning Dawn in the cellar. I've got one called Cotton Candy, but I don't have any more. We ran the two I had in here, but I'll bring some more for the next show. Dark Sleepers. Yes, I got Dark Sleepers laying around. I got several of those right here. Don't know if you want the big ones or the small ones, but we'll run one of each. No Vixens. Don't have any Vixens.
Tickle top water.
Numacraw. Yeah, Tickle Top Water. We got some Tickle Top Waters. You want the popper / kicker, or you want like a kick knocker? Thanks, Bayou Boy. You too, man. This is a small one. We'll do a big one next. Either? Okay. I got you. Elock, appreciate you. Here's a big one. Don't have any pink frogs. I've been getting a lot of private messages about pink frogs. Everybody wants pink frogs, and I'm out. I wish I had more. 4.5 inch on this one. This is the big one. Wagasaki is the color. Yeah, hopefully I can find some pink frogs soon. There we go, Ace. Nice pickup. Kick knocker. Kick knockers. Tell you what we're going to do. I got these two in thread fin. We're going to run 2 thread. You can choose the stealth kick knocker or the / kicker. Popper, Walker. Your choice. They're both in thread fin. Left or right? There's the / kicker. There's the kick knocker. If anybody wants this one in Sake Bomber, just put run it in the chat. I have one Sake Bomber left in here for tonight. I can run it if you want this in a different color. Average Golf Dad, which one you liked? Left or right? On the right. You got it. That's a nice bait. All right. Anybody else? I don't have any more pairs in here for tonight, but I'll bring some for next time. We can do more of those. I have that one in the Sake Bomber if you want it. I can run it. There's the Sake Bomber color. Anybody wants that one? Tell you what, I'm going to run it. Got it in my hand. We'll run it. Sake Bomber / kicker. Big popper. There's his name tag. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you, man. All right, anybody else? Somebody wanted craws too. I don't know if you're still in here or not, but let's run a couple packs of craws. Do love craws. I call these Christmas tree. The color number is 106. And here are some 027s. Get both packs. 3-inch and 3-inch. 2 packs, 1 money. No depths for tonight, but Grant, check out my raid train show at 2 o'clock Eastern on Saturday. I'll be running for an hour. I'll have some depths hard baits mixed in there. 2 for 1. I'll run some bigger crawls also, some 4s or 5s. Thank you, Tom. There are some 5s, the big ones.
Here's one. And the blade jigs. Is that it?
Any non-blade jigs?
Oh.
Yeah, skirted jigs. Yeah, we can grab you a couple.
I got that wrong.
Grab me some out of that football jig box. Yeah, give me a couple different colors, please. Here's Matthew. Nice grab. It's number 243. Yeah, we got you some jigs coming. One more pack of craws. These are the red 5-inch. Got you a couple football jigs coming up next. They're Hags tungsten jigs. They're really nice. Who's going to get the bright reds? Color 109. No rods, but I do have reels. They're in my shop. If you look in my shop there are some bait casters and there are some spinning reels as well. No coiks. Don't have any coiks. Here's a peanut butter and jelly. Hags tungsten football head. These are wire tied. Super nice jigs. I'll run these in a couple different colors for you. Who got that one? Tony did. Thank you, Tony. This one is called Juice Box, 3/8 of an ounce. See them a little bit better through that side, I think. Kind of a green pumpkin with a bunch of blue blingy strands. And I've got my favorite color, which is money, coming up next. There you go, Tony. Here's the money. Got purple in it. 1/2 ounce on this one. Purple and green pumpkin. Anti-tungsten. There's his name tag. 1/2 ounce. Money is the color. Anybody else before we send a raid to someone? Appreciate all of you hanging out. Thanks, Kellen. We will not be on in the morning since we ran so late tonight. It's 11 o'clock Central, so we will be shipping in the morning, getting everything ready to go to the post office. But we'll be hanging out in Fishing Mayor's show tomorrow night. Hope you guys will join us there at 9 p.m. Eastern for the showcase show, and then our raid train on Saturday. It starts at 12 Eastern with raw tackle. I'll be at 2 Eastern. All right, let's see here. See if there's any Fishing Coalition shows on. If they are, we will send them a raid. Otherwise, we are going to raid somebody that has very few people in their show, because that's always fun. How about Real Bassin? Real Bassin's a great guy. He does custom paints. Let's send Real Bassin a raid. Here we go. Appreciate all of you. We will see you tomorrow night in Fishing Mayor's show at 9 p.m. Eastern.